Greetings and salutations, friends. We are back and on track and ready to attack everyone's favorite internet beggar. And that, of course, would be Darksydephil. I haven't really been keeping up with Phil, but lately, oh, here we go again. No! One moment, friends. And again we go. Wow, friends. Bear with me while I try to sort this out. And it's got to be a software issue. Plug, unplug. Jeez. I can't believe that we finally got over the other software problem, switched to this, back to this software, and here we are. One moment, friends. This is just ridiculous because I could see on my side that I am visible and the webcam is working. Hold on, let me try something else. I'll be right back, friends. Jeez. Total reboot. New cam found. Oh, no, more like no cam. I'll try it. Ah! I'm gonna try a total reboot, guys. Just bear with me. If this doesn't do it, I'm not sure what will do it. What the issue is. So I apologize for the technical issues. Oh, look, I'm live. I'm here. I'm back. Yeah, reboot the computer. Typical fix for everything. My goodness, I apologize. If there wasn't for software problems, I'd have almost no problems, friends. Yes, here he is. All right, and I see that I missed a super chat. It's probably somebody offering to buy me another webcam. Because of the H bomb, new cam fun. Yeah, Thank you for your kindness, generosity, and support. We're going to be sharing one of your videos tonight, actually. I don't know what the issue is. I have I put a brand new webcam right out of the box on today because of the problems yesterday. I think it's some kind of a software issue with Logitune, which I use to tune the camera and adjust the camera, because I disabled that and then everything works. So what can you do? One moment here. Let's get to our proper background. Not that one. Oh, man. All right. And thank you, H-Bomb, for your kindness, generosity, and support of the show. Much, much appreciated. There's one for the goal. Only 19 to go. Yeah, and we still have the glitch issue too, right? You let me do my job. Boy, what? Okay. So as I was saying, I haven't been keeping up with Phil, but I have a big bunch of videos that I was going to catch up on, and I thought, well, why don't I just catch up on those videos on stream? So give me one moment. I've got one of my favorites that I've ever seen from H-Bomb tonight, because I cannot see Darksydephil anymore, or I can't hear him in his normal voice anymore. So H-Bomb does this thing where he replaces his voice with a child's voice, and we call it kid. He calls it kid DSP. Ugh, taking longer than usual. All right, we can't start with that one then. What's that about? Jeez. One moment. We'll start with one of the others then. Actually, I wanted to catch up on this because this is crazy. Darksydephil is now blaming the Kino Casino boys for why he's not getting any subs on Kick. And by the way, I'll be checking in with our Kick channel in just a moment, and we will read every sub and thank every person for their kindness, generosity, and support of the show. Oh, let's do this. There we go. So this is insane. So Phil goes on this rant where he is basically saying that Kino Casino called Kick and told them don't put Phil on the lead page anymore, and so his views went to shit. He's also claiming that they somehow are affecting people giving any support to him on Kick. His support on Kick has gone to almost nothing. And in most of his streams now, he's complaining like, oh, not one sub, right? Yes, it does make it more tolerable. So let's get into this because this is just funny. He is seething at the lack of Kick support, and for some reason, it's Kino Casino's fault, as if they run Kick.
He's a boring bozo clown of a streamer. He's now going to blame the platform itself for suppressing him and saying that we're in collusion to keep him down. I'm not kidding.
Okay.
At all. And let me tell you something, a day without subs on Kick
is a regular day, a usual
day
that ends with Y.
A day without Kicks is like a day without sunshine, brother.
Is completely unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Zero. Not even a single sub came in on Kick today.
Not one.
But how long has it been?
One sub right now. It's been a whole day.
For him.
So during the entire day stream and now into the night stream, not a single person on Kick has given any support. I mean, Super Bonchon there did moral support, but we got something overdue for one sub. Let's go.
Let's get some subs.
Yeah, he is sad and pathetic. He's blaming the platform. It's like those people who say, "Oh, I'm shadow banned on."
I couldn't
YouTube.
believe it, quite frankly. Excuse me.
That's why I get no views.
Yes. All right. So guys, here's the deal.
Yeah.
Between those two,
that's like a usual. That's a usual thing. It's like, can you believe it? No subs. Like usually it's just one. All right. Okay. You know what? I'll give him this. Usually it's 1 or 2. Fair enough. 0 is quite surprising.
we already spent like an hour and a half. So
Playing
By the way, I have
game.
0
You know,
subs.
I'm only here for about another half
or
an hour.
gifted subs
and we
on
don't even have a
Kick
game
for
selected.
today.
So
Let's
Phil
get
is
to
now
that. I can't
punishing
be as
his
pathetic
audience
as
for not
Phil.
supporting enough and is now wage quitting Indie Horror Night.
Oh,
He's not
you're
going to
shadow
keep playing
banned,
Golden
sure.
Light.
No.
He's not going to play any of the other games. The chat is now being punished with a chill with Phil. That will be anything but
And look,
chill.
they're
By the
Pan
way,
and Captain
I
Hook.
watched him playing Pokemon ZA.
Oh,
That game is horrible and boring.
It's bad.
Plus him, it's like exponential, like
When
Twilight
he's
Zone.
reading
boring.
out everything the characters say, it's like, just fucking skip it. We don't need you to narrate everything they say. Like, please,
Is
God.
that game not written with AI?
It's,
to be.
it's,
You know, there's one guy in the
Cry,
game goes,
exactly.
I love the smell Pokemon. Like, that's how it's
Good
written.
point.
I love the smell Pokemon. I'm like,
buddy.
did they fuck this up?
They translated it with Google Translate, and it's felted.
That
By the
game
way,
is terrible,
we got
yeah.
DSP
Even worse
hair
with
loss
DSP
real for
playing.
10
subs!
Casino
Casino
Night
Night Owl
Owl
for a
with
sub.
the sub. Pre-Dawn Corpse with a sub. MJ Cub Kino, the DPR, Lord Deckham. Like, I don't know what to tell you. And it was that.
He must hate
It was the
watching
one
their
mod who
streams
was
on
putting
Kick.
him on
They're
there.
just
And I don't
screaming
even know
out
if that mod's still
subs
around or not.
all the
But Phil
time.
feels entitled, even though he only gets about 60 viewers to 80 viewers to being on the front page. Meanwhile, we have 4,500 viewers right now, and we're not on the front page.
Never on
but
the
Phil's
front
whole
page, yeah.
conspiracy is that we control the front page. Why would we not be on the front page then?
We would be on the front
It
page
doesn't add
every
up.
minute of every day.
But we got Casino Tolerator for 15
15
subs!
Let's go.
Jesus.
Also, when we were sort of collaborating with him, he'd have more viewers, therefore have more attention, therefore higher possibility of being on the front page.
Yes.
Now you've got 30 viewers on Kick and they all hate you. Get it?
Get it?
Fucking, oh my God. Thank you, Tolerator. Big support.
I
Thank
love
you
how
so
he's
much.
blaming them for
Yeah,
his
I mean, let's
lack
be
of
honest here.
subs.
You notice what was happening is that moderators for Kick, they're actual like admins, were coming into the chat and were putting us on the front page, which would boost viewership for temporarily.
Well,
and it would actually.
Yeah, you know what? Here.
Notice it was only a temporary boost. The thing is, no matter how much promotion you do for Phil, how much pushing Phil down people's throat you do, people just won't accept it. They will leave. We did everything and anything we could to promote Phil, and none of our audience would stay because
Colonel
he's fucking
Sanders,
boring
yeah.
and he sucks.
He
Now
is
Phil will
boring. He
cope and
does
say,
suck.
"Oh well,
He
they
is a
only want to
loser.
watch attacks on Ralph or drama or whatever." But you know, when we did our Mario Kart stream, we still had a few thousand viewers here,
We had
and we still made a
3,000.
few thousand fucking dollars. Phil,
Yeah.
So, you know, if you're actually were entertaining and doing
They
what
make
we were
10
doing,
times
which
what Phil
is
makes
having
in
fun with
one
friends,
day
playing
in
Mario
1 minute.
Kart and drinking beers and all that, then maybe you would actually have
Yeah,
viewers,
and by the
Phil.
way, I don't
But you
pocket
fucking
watch
suck. And that's why you don't
them,
have
but
viewers, Phil.
You can tell
know what,
because they're
though?
always
Let's say his
calling out
conspiracy
subs.
is right.
They're
Okay,
just
let's just
getting
amuse it for 1
pummeled with
second.
subs. Good for
Maybe
them.
the
God bless them.
moderators
They
that
deserve
Kick
it. They
like
work
us
hard on the show.
and watch us and see that we make fun of you and go, you know what? They're right. I'm not going to put him on the front page.
Well,
That
I mean,
might
that
be
is the
possible.
thing. Like, it might be possible,
Yeah.
Phil. Maybe you shouldn't have been a douchebag, Phil.
know,
Maybe you shouldn't
yeah,
have lied
he
about your
scammed
wife
Kick.
having cancer or your mom dying or your bunny dying or were all of those things true. You know, it's crazy because he just contradicts himself all the time. Like a narrative that's going to be contradicted here.
But it's
He'll
a
talk
good-
about
it's
how
good.
he stole from the
Costumes are good,
casino.
'cause
He
people
robbed the
show up just to
casino.
see what the
But then
costume
he's
is.
going to admit in this stream, or he's going to say that he never got any
Google
viewers
Gemini.
from us or
Google
anything.
Gemini's
But he
pretty good.
did admit it
So-
already.
Begs Bunny.
know.
Yes.
What?
Rest in peace.
Actually get more view
Begs
numbers and things
Bunny.
on the streams.
Yes.
And it looked like they were actually purposefully trying to do that to get me into the Kick Partner Program. If you didn't notice,
What?
it looked like they were trying
Phil,
to give the
by the
channel
way,
a push,
Phil,
get it into the partner.
Phil, you know they could have put you into the partner program at
They
any
denied
time.
you 3
They
times.
denied you,
and you
Phil.
DM'd us angrily.
Yes. And he believed that he was entitled to
Phil
be into
blamed
the partner
them for
program.
not getting
and he took
into
it
the
up with
partner
us as
program
though
right away.
we had power over the administration here. And he said that it was an insult that
snapped
he
at us?
wasn't accepted. This guy, Mango, all the DMs are out. But this guy snapped at us saying, "Oh, this is an
Yeah,
insult.
come on,
I
guys.
can't believe this,
I'm a
guys. What the
legend on the
fuck?"
internet. Why
It's
am
like,
I
Phil,
not a partner?
You realize,
what a
buddy,
piece of
that
shit.
first of all, you haven't even hardly been streaming on there a fucking week or two. You scammed the system by, for
He
the
did
first
scam
number
it.
of days, just playing footage of yourself pre-recorded on loop to get watch hours. So you shouldn't have even got monetized in the first fucking place because you gamed the system.
Hey, I'm
then
not
you
a
got
partner
rejected
yet.
probably because you were gaming the system in other ways. You cried to us about it. He really genuinely thought he was entitled to be partner and get paid. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, what a sense
no one's
of
entitled.
entitlement, right?
Yeah, it's
like, why do you
Program?
He was like mad at us.
just-
I don't mean to snap at you guys, but it's like, fuck you. What are
They
you gonna
have,
do? I don't give a
they
shit.
have
How about that?
standards. I can't.
And,
I haven't been
And honestly,
partnered
it
yet.
looked like when we got into the partner program, that all ended.
By
right?
the way,
Also, didn't you notice?
if
Here it comes.
you think that we control Kick, why would you stream on Kick then?
Yeah,
You know,
retard.
On your arch nemesis, fucking, you know.
Yeah, there were nights where views
Well,
would
that's
get
the thing, too.
massively inflated.
He would turn off the restream, the multi-stream button, so that he would get paid more on Kick.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
get
yeah,
paid
yeah,
scammed him.
Yeah, yeah. But and then he would pretend like he accidentally didn't turn it off, and the mods have had to warn him numerous times. What's crazy to me is Phil has a platform with weekly payouts,
and he won't let them know
weekly
if that
payouts.
happens.
And he's always had
because
problems
he
with
doesn't want to give
liquidity.
the
I don't get
detractors a
paid
win.
until the end of the month. A platform where
Hey,
there's
Dave B
no
is
processing
here.
fees,
Welcome,
where you
member
keep
Dave B. Now it's a
95% of
party.
the money. A platform where like it's very censorship resistant. You really have to fuck up to get banned from.
You have to be
To shoot a
total
firework at an
jerk-off.
Indian's face, basically.
A platform that pays him hourly and actually would pay him a decent amount hourly if he stopped multi-streaming and only streamed on Kick. a platform where it's an opportunity to grow, where
I
they
love
actually
Kick
were
so
putting
far.
him
I
on the
think it's a
front
great
page,
platform.
and he bites the hand that feeds and tries to say it's a scam and it's view botted and they're colluding with other people. It's like, why don't you be fucking grateful for what you have?
Yeah, they already made a movie,
scumbag.
write a book.
Like,
hey,
what is
Dave
wrong with
B,
you? Phil?
Welcome.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. Like, it's just the levels of entitlement and the levels of delusions of grandeur is off the scale. Off the scale, Andy. There's no one else like
a
this.
total
There actually
narcissist.
isn't. It's
Yeah,
like, you know,
he's a total
most
narcissist.
people when
He
they're
thinks he's
failing
a legend on the
platform,
internet.
maybe
He's a low
I'm
cow.
not
That's
doing
what
it
he is.
well enough. I'm not entertaining enough. I'm not this. I'm not that. It's not like, oh, it's what's the problem with me? It's what's the problem with the platform? It's like the whole YouTube thing, like, oh my God, I'm shadow banned. It's like, sir, you're not shadow banned. Stop it.
The reality is
I
they
hate
could
people who
put
claim they're
10,000
shadow
viewers
banned
in
on
front of
YouTube.
Phil, and within 30 minutes, he would lose all of them.
Buddy.
That's
Like,
true.
there's not any
He's so
sample
boring,
group of
people would
any
just tune
size that
off.
will actually stay watching Phil, because the problem is with Phil, his content is terrible.
It is
And
terrible.
the only way he
It's
makes money at
fucking
all
terrible.
is by exploiting parasocial relationships with the loneliest, most dented,
with
sad
the
people
mental
on earth,
patients that
or
watch him. Yeah.
by exploiting his detractors, and that people know it will make detractors angry if Phil gets money.
Mhm.
And then if Phil gets money and celebrates, the whole Raw Phil chat goes, duh, fuck you.
Yeah, if you see the Raw Phil chat, it's kind of funny. Every time he gets money, people get upset. Trolly troll with one for the goal. Come on, guys, let's get some momentum going and not let the streak end. Let's go right now. Yeah, I'll do a Darkside Phil. We are not continuing the show until we get some more support. We have a goal streak that we've been hitting for several weeks in a row. Little light on support so far, but we thank you all for your kindness, generosity, and support of the show. It is much, much appreciated. Let's get going and praise some cash.
Praise the cash, praise the cash, praise the cash.
And one for H-Bomb as well.
Praise the cash, praise the cash, praise the cash, praise the cash, praise the cash.
All right, I'm excited. I'm actually going to meet H-Bomb in person. He's going to come to my home and help me with the heater issue. So thanks to him for that. Yes, praise the cash. Absolutely. Let's continue here.
And then that guy who donated to Phil goes, oh, look at me, I'm a big deal. That's the only reason Phil survives to this day.
Yeah.
Let's
Straight
do a
up.
Steve Tries It
For no
segment.
reason, and then it would drop down to like normal levels again out of nowhere. And that also ended about the time when I
The
quit
only
Kino Casino.
way
You notice the
No,
funny
you quit Kino Casino.
he quit, he wasn't like a partner, or he was a guest. And honestly, I've been a guest on the Kino Casino more than Phil. So where's he getting this from? Yeah, I think the only way that DSP Tries It could be entertaining is if he tried different drugs, like DSP Tries It meth, DSP Tries It crack cocaine. That's the only way that segment would be entertaining by Phil, right? Cambian Tries It Lunchables. Yeah, I'm going to need $1,500 and then I'll eat some Lunchables. Own the grift, Steve, and do it. Steve tries it. Yeah, Steve tries it. Methamphetamines, right? DSP banned everyone, like anyone who criticized him, he was banned immediately. Exactly. DSP tries it. Food licking. Yeah.
You were never on Kino Casino, you fucking idiot. You're not a part of Kino Casino. You're not a partner in this. You were a, what, 3-time guest on the show?
I was on more than 3 times.
We played Call of Duty once.
We played Call of Duty with him once. And I did a wrestling show with you, which was a Trojan horse to make fun of you the whole time. And you still don't understand that.
And it wasn't on our channel.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was on Phil's
third chair, Phil.
Kino
You were
Casino.
barely a whack packer. You were kicked out because you were too annoying to deal with.
You weren't even a good whack packer.
That you were the center of the universe and that everybody needed to bend backwards for you because you were a lunatic.
Yeah, he's a lunatic that thinks he's a
funny
legend,
correlations
which
there.
is funny, right?
Go ahead.
DSP tries it. Preparation agent
just saying.
chapstick.
You know, now, I don't know what I think. Kick wants to get a lot more
DSP
people
tries it.
excited
Phil,
about streaming.
it doesn't
So that's
help
nice.
you. Like, it doesn't help them. You don't have any real audience, Phil. Like, let's be real. Like, it's a very small audience that you have.
Yeah, if he's lucky if he has like 50 people that actually watch him unironically. Starlight Warrior with 1 for the goal. You're closing in on 20K, my man. Keep your fire lit. You are doing a public service on exposing these guys. Well, thank you for your kindness, generosity, and support. Big support from Starlight Warrior, who's also a YouTube channel member. Thanks for that. And hey, did you know if you become a channel member during the live broadcast, I'll give you a big shout out and thank you. So don't hesitate to hit that join button. And thank you, Starlight.
Raise the cash.
All right, let's.
You know what, though? I'll say this.
This is
I
something
hope
else.
his conspiracy is correct, and Kick loves us that much that we could do whatever we want. I hope he's correct. I wish this was true. I'm not like
Andy's his
No,
gaming
it really
soulmate.
is like
Yes.
Beetlejuice thinking he's the star of the Howard Stern
you
show.
know what I mean?
That's exactly what it's like.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. No, if Kick loves us
you're
that
here to be
much
made
that we
fun of,
control
right?
everything, that would rule.
Welcome, Andy Taylor.
If that's really what their intention was to try to boost my views so I could get into the partner program, people would see, oh, Phil's a success story. More people.
I haven't talked
Yeah, he had to be careful.
to a single person on
He
Kick.
couldn't push him too
who
much.
works for
As soon as he pushed him too much,
Besides
Phil
the
wanted
one
to
time
quit.
2 Kino Ween ago.
Yeah, where we were watching the Scooby-Doo and they told us to stop.
That was the only time.
And they were honestly very chill and very nice during that interaction. Always give them credit for that. They actually talked to us like human beings.
And they were
that's
like,
one
don't worry,
thing-
you could download the episode before we...
Good for you,
And that's
Starlight
one thing
Warrior.
that's
Keep it up.
crazy,
Everybody
Andy,
check out his
is that
channel.
Phil always complains that Twitch or YouTube, you don't get to talk to a human being, etc. Whereas Kick, you actually do. But yet he still bites the hand that feeds and
Exactly.
tries
What
to
a
hurt an
moron.
opportunity that he's given. But then he'll always cry that he's never given opportunities. It's really crazy, dude.
Yep, nope, exactly.
you
to
call
tune
me
on
gay.
Kick now. And more
I'll
power
check
to
in
you.
with the Kick subs.
You know, really.
Let's
But-
see if
but
I'm
I'm
going
gonna
to
be
be a
honest here.
loser like Phil
was
and
very
get through a whole
bizarre
show with no
that
subs.
When I first started
No
streaming my
subs
politics show,
so
the
far.
first and second shows had massive views, and then the viewership
No,
completely
it's not
disappeared for like
crazy.
episode 3.
Let's
So-
get
so-
some
You
Kick
begged us to
subs.
not stream on that
Yeah.
day, and then you failed.
Yeah. No, but what actually happened is that Phil's show was a novelty. So people were really interested to hear Phil's political takes for
That's
the first
true. When
time
he tried
to
that the
see just
first
how
time they tuned
atrociously
in.
bad and insane they were.
And it was
But
bad.
then it turned out that Phil
Yeah, he
actually
does need a
didn't
real
even know
job,
what he didn't
yeah.
know about politics
He does
and
need
just
a real
covered
job.
local Washington news. And it was super boring. Like he chose to be a complete fence sitter, didn't go right wing, didn't go left wing, didn't even know what either of those things meant. And his show was a total fucking disaster. I tried to tell him, listen, buddy, just suck
Yeah, he
Trump's
can't get or
penis
keep a
and you'll
real
get
job.
viewers and money. But he just wouldn't fucking listen. He's actually
No,
too
he's dumb as
stupid
rocks.
to just suck Trump's orange ding dong. If you can
I know,
imagine,
that's an easy
some of the
gig,
stupidest
being a right-wing
motherfuckers on
streamer.
God's green earth make their living shilling Donald Trump. And this moron is actually too fucking stupid to even figure that out.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane. Like, you can't even grift Trump right. What is fucking wrong with you?
And he
bum.
copied. He did the. Sorry, I was
He's
just
a
reading something. I don't know if you said it, but he basically just joined our political
bum.
election day stream and saw the money and the views and was
Buddy,
like, "I'm
had
gonna
this
steal it."
insane idea where he goes, he says to me, he's like, I understand now what you wanted for me all along, as though I was like some daddy Warbucks character, like I was some sort of character in like a 19th century British novel.
Yeah, and I just want to say that Darkside Phil totally fucked the opportunity given to him by Kino Casino. If he would have just done what they said, he would right now be making 10 times more money than he's making right now with his bullshit video game streams nobody cares about. If he would have just done what they said, he'd be making 10 times more money, right? I swear to God, if I was fucking in Darksydephil's position, I would embrace the whole detractor scene, like, and argue with them and give them, you know, I would be doing interviews where I would be purposefully getting felted just because I know it would generate funds, right? He tried to be controversial with the food bank, but he bungled it completely. Yeah, he's a total moron, right? Pulling Hogan's is 10 times harder than working a 23-hour shift at the long day factory, guys. It's really, really hard, guys. Get it? Snort? Yeah, it's ridiculous. This guy's life is atrocious.
That had a plan for the young, plucky orphan to bring him to riches or some shit like this. That I like orchestrated some sort of moral test for him to become a political streamer. Like he actually,
yeah, and he should monetize the hate.
Exactly.
Monetize the hate.
It was like great expectations, and I didn't even bother responding to that because I was like, "This is so fucking cringe, man. The fuck are you talking about, Phil?"
Yeah,
so that's why that show
hate,
fucking failed. Now
out
there might have been some level of view-botting on those political shows he did, but I don't think either Kick. And I certainly know we had fucking nothing to do with that, Phil. And you're just making excuses for why you failed.
Much like everything Phil does, yeah, it's for poor people, you asshole.
It's successful for a stream, maybe two, and then everybody's sick of it because Phil sucks.
Why the fuck, by the way, would we view bot you?
Yeah, exactly.
There's no reason for that. We already had this fucking idiot eating out of the palm of our hand, showing his fucking underwear and socks.
That's what he's thinking, that we view bought it to hype him up and go, look, you're doing well. That's an unhinged thought. Remember when fucking Ralph and him had 80,000 watching, and then it went down to like 300?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I don't know who does that.
Guys, who knows?
I don't give a fuck either way, bro. Like, I actually don't.
View-botting is bullshit. It doesn't do anything for you.
It's really weird.
I mean,
that the
maybe
first
it's good
couple
for
of
your
episodes
ego.
of Smart
You
Guys
can brag that you got 10,000 live viewers, but if they're
no,
bots,
it's really not that crazy.
People go for the initial
it's
episode.
The novelty of it, but the reality of it, people are like interested. Oh, what would
once they tuned in, everybody tuned out because it was
this is the first time that there was a Smart Guys. Are they going to shit talk John Rambo? Is PPP going to start drama with Phil? And so they'll tune in. But the reality of it is that it was a wrestling show. And those are not very fucking popular with most people. Most people think wrestling is fucking retarded.
Never have been.
It's a highly niche thing. So the only reason, by the way, I suggested doing a wrestling show to Phil was because I knew he would agree to it, for one. Two, I had some level of hope that he actually had some level of enthusiasm about something and would be able to talk about it. And since he's blown his entire life savings on wrestling, I thought maybe he would be able to talk about it and it might be interesting.
Yeah, and you know what's so funny too is that he had no opinions of his own on that wrestling show. Whatever PPP said, he just kind of agreed with it. And he's so lazy, he would complain to PPP that he had to watch the wrestling that they were going to talk. Like, if they're going to talk about a specific, you know, like a WWE night of wrestling, he would get upset because he had to watch it before he did the show. Like, he would get pissy because he had to spend an hour watching the rest. I thought you liked wrestling. Why would you complain about watching it? And look at that, Master Betty here. These people are jealous of me. No, says Master Betty. Yes, and I totally agree with you. And thanks for your help getting us to the goal.
Raise the cash.
Hey, and we've got K&E Death Squad with one for the goal. That is right, saying he's a bum. That is correct, sir. He is a bum. I am watching the support from Kick is pretty much melted away. So, but he is, I suppose, still getting paid a small amount for streaming on Kick because he's a partner. And, not for nothing, but how the fuck can Phil be a partner and I can't yet? I don't know. We have to look at the stats.
Raise the cash.
I think I have not hit the watch time required to be a partner. But that may change because we're going to start doing Kick only streams. And we sure got, I think we had between 150 and 200 viewers for the last Kick only stream. Thank you, K&E Death Squad, for one for the goal. Get us a little closer. Would it be harassment if someone sent DSP tampons and Midol? I don't think so. I think that's called a practical joke or a prank. Somebody sent this guy some tampons and some dildos while you're at it. He probably would enjoy that, right?
And 3, it was a straight up Trojan horse to do Grill Phil every week, where I would just make fun of Phil and felt him. And my idea was to try and get the detractors on board with that, because they're the only people that are actually watching Phil and the only people that actually have
the only way to get
and
views.
that perhaps would be able to tap into that. But Phil is such an unlikable, repulsive piece of shit that people don't even want to donate to Felt Phil. They don't even want to donate to have questions for me to ask Phil to press him.
That's true.
Honestly, that's why it failed, Phil, is because you fucking are a cancer. You're terrible.
Cancer?
But it didn't even fail. Like, the thing is, he'll try and say it failed, right?
It did better than his normal
episode
stream.
of Smart
made
Guys
money.
Yeah, they made more money
anywhere
than
from
Phil's show.
$300 to $800. I think one of them made over $1,000. Meanwhile, this guy struggles to hit $150 most days.
Yeah,
and the one episode where it only made like $200, I honestly was like, take this pittance and fuck off.
Yeah, that's the only reason anybody tuned
You know?
in. They didn't tune
It's
in to
just
hear
crazy
wrestling
revisionist
bullshit.
history this guy does.
Appeared after a couple of episodes. Okay?
Yeah.
Do you see the pattern that I'm making here? Do you see what I'm trying to get at?
Here's the pattern, nice.
And a nightly business.
We've been working at this for 3.5 years now, and we've been growing steadily. It's very consistent. If you look at the charts, it's very predictable, honestly. Minus the Ricada thing where it exploded for a bit. We have ups and downs, right? But it's consistently growing up. What I see with you is it's plateaued or going down.
Andy.
There is no real growth.
So
there's nothing organic there. There's nothing.
Like, Phil, I answer you.
Unpaid
Yes,
work
I
to
do
him.
see a pattern.
Yeah. He wants
Yes, there is a pattern.
sending him super chats
I
while
don't think there's any fucking growth with Phil. Where would there be growth? Everyone who's heard of him will have heard of him through
Even
videos.
Detractors are shrinking. Like,
I agree. When we first started these shows,
like,
we had
people
200
just get
viewers.
tired
Now
of
we
Phil.
have,
Like, let's be real. Everyone that even cares about making fun of Phil, like, there's only so long that you can possibly do it.
I agree.
Because he's so fucking boring.
He's so fucking
we
boring,
really put some life into. We're trying, Phil. We're trying for you, bud.
I know, buddy. Like, even still, honestly, us talking about you kind of helps in a way.
Yeah.
And that's what the detractors don't realize, is unless they go away, you're never going to go away. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would like to see if everybody just.
I have no evidence of what I'm saying, but isn't it a bizarre?
I would like to see what would happen if everybody, including all the detractor channels, my channel, anybody that talks about Phil, just fucking ghosted him for 90 days. Would his whole channel die? I think it would. All Phil has is the detractors. That's the only thing keeping him afloat. That's the only reason he's getting the views that he gets, is because the detractor people tune in to watch him be an asshole. If they all stop tuning in, his whole channel would be fucked in a matter of months.
Our pattern.
So he has
that
no
we were getting
evidence.
giant inflated
He's talking
views.
completely out of his ass, but he's going to be a conspiratorial idiot and risk his position on the Kick platform talking nonsense for stuff that he has no evidence about. Okay.
Yes, God bless Kick for giving us the ability to
When I had
Phil with pennies.
Positive association with Kino Casino, and then as soon as I decided I'm done with them and I moved on,
Because we have a lot of viewers. You don't have a lot of
didn't decide
viewers.
that, Phil. I pushed you out by felting you every week to the point where you knew
Call
it was
your wife
over,
a
bro.
fat
The
pig.
thing is like, we have a big audience. You don't, Phil. So
Yeah,
when we were
exactly.
positive with you, a lot of our audience watched for the sake that we were cool with you, quote unquote, right? When we stopped being positive with you, they all went, fuck Phil.
Well,
It's
also,
very
even beyond
correlation-
that,
Yeah.
you then came out and said you lied about your wife having cancer. You were the king snake.
Leaked
Yeah,
DMs.
everybody's like, I'm
Yeah,
not
you
watching
didn't even
this.
try and be
It's
sympathetic
mind-blowing.
to our audience and be like, oh, maybe Ashton and Andy were wrong and Phil was actually cool and they did him dirty. You just immediately came out with insanity, claiming you were the king snake and all this stuff.
Yeah.
See, come on, you only have yourself to blame, Phil.
King
And it was the
retard,
worst
more
way
like.
of doing it, by the way. That was the worst way to snake us.
all of that just completely disappeared.
Yeah.
So
Everyone hates you, and everyone was relieved. Psycho DM'd me. Thank
Everyone
God,
does
bro.
hate
He's like,
him.
thank you,
Yeah.
Andy. I couldn't pretend to like him.
I'm just saying.
Andy was
I
so
think
happy.
I mean, put two and two together and you figure it out.
Get rid of him.
Yeah,
You
2
know?
and 2. You suck. We're not.
But I just find it
bad.
so mysterious that all of a sudden I was getting massively
Here it
inflated
goes
views
again.
around that time period, and then when I left, it all just disappeared.
It's not really that hard to
Yeah, it's
understand.
logical. You
Our
Our
retard.
audience left because
The
we
audience,
left.
their
Phil.
audience doesn't
Like,
want to watch
you're a lunatic,
you,
Phil.
you lunatic.
It's a cope.
Your
It's an
show
insane
sucks.
cope, Phil.
Theirs is good. They're used to good
Oh my
content.
God.
They go over to your channel
You
and they're
see the
bored as
correlation?
shit.
Like, yeah.
Tony, I don't even think he actually believes
I mean-
this. He's just throwing shit at the wall and hope.
Yeah, that's what he always does. He says whatever he thinks will paint him in the best light, and that is kind of some bullshit. CN with one for the goal. Thank you, CN. £4.99 says DSP might team up with Wilcock. Well, that would be something. I would pay good money to see that happen. CN.
Raise the cash, raise the cash, raise the cash.
Your kindness, generosity, and support, all of you. I will check in here with the goal. We're at 5 of 20, 1/4 of the way there. Let's keep the goal streak going, friends. Yeah, let's continue. This is just ridiculous. Like, he's literally blaming Kino for why he has no viewers. Could it be? Could it not be because you're boring? Could it not be because you can't even? You're supposed to be a video game streamer and you suck at games. I mean, I don't know. I can only relate things to my own experience. Like, you know what I like watching? I like watching people build cabins in the woods because it's something I'm extremely interested in. But if I found a channel and the guy was fucking terrible at building anything like a cabin, and he was just fucking terrible at it, why would I watch that? Right? Like, people, video game streaming is a big industry now. There's what? Tens, hundreds of thousands of people making their full-time earning just video game streaming. But those people are good at it and they're entertaining, right? Phil's whole thing is just like the video games are completely not even important to his show. His whole show is begging retards for money. That's his show. Hi, I beg retards for money. And I'm playing a video game while I'm doing it. That's Phil's whole show. Every day, for eternity. That's Phil.
Hoping it'll stick. But you got to remember, like, this guy, how many times he said it's going to be the final time? Obviously, we're living eternally rent-free in this guy's mind. Like, it's getting crazy, Phil. Let it go. You lost, bro. Everyone sees that you lost. No amount of retconning, revisionist history is going to change it. There's a reason you're not getting any kick subs, Phil. And it's because you're trash.
There were some of their fans that came over. That is true, but definitely not long term.
He did get
whatever I saw.
Wait, so your answer is?
I'll never forget when PPP arranged for me to do that interview. I was a little confused because I wasn't in on the deal that, like, you know, and I said to PPP and Andy, like, are you guys sure you want to do this? Like, you know what I'm going to do to him? And PPP said, put him on the fucking cross. I go, are you sure? He goes, put him on the fucking cross. They were so fed up with him. They wanted me to just destroy him. That was so great. I think we're going to replay that interview this weekend. It's about time.
Listen.
Ever something happened that was drama? Yes. But any of my normal streams were not affected at all. I probably had, I'm not kidding, 20 extra viewers from the casino.
That drama is this magic wand that you wave that creates viewership.
Yeah.
But there are thousands of failed drama and commentary streamers that could draw a fly to shit to save their life. Let's be real. And one of those type of people, Phil, is you.
Yeah.
You were terrible at doing any sort of drama, any sort of commentary. And I'm going to be real. You're terrible at delivering commentary or criticism on anything.
That he's still making
There's nothing you say that's ever funny. This guy's sense of humor is non-existent. There's nothing he says that could possibly ever make an adult laugh, at least not intentionally.
Yeah,
unintentionally, he might make you laugh. The guy is super stiff, super boring.
Yeah,
he's like a fucking robot. You know, he has no charisma.
He lost his Twitch because
there's a reason, Phil. You're terrible at gaming commentary. You're terrible at talking about the gaming news
and gaming in general, like playing them and being good.
I don't think he.
You know, like I'm gonna be real, Phil. We could probably talk about just about anything and have some sort of an audience.
Functioning.
You, on the other hand, Phil, have no fucking chance in hell. And the proof is in the pudding of the fact that when I did the wrestling show, the most niche, obscure, retarded thing on earth, I still was able to drag it to 2 times, 3 times, 4 or 5 times your goals on a regular fucking
thank you, Virgil
basis.
16, and thanks for being a member.
And no one gives a shit about that, Phil. So if I wanted to just do a positive wrestling show, I could fucking grind out a couple $100 at least doing that, Phil. But I actually want to talk about things that have a broader appeal to reach more people and make more money. I don't understand his mindset. It's so stupid. He really believes that if he just talked about iDubbbz like we do, he would get the same viewership. He would not, because he doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't know the lore. He doesn't know how to be funny. He's trash. He couldn't ever be
the wrestling show was
gay. Years, and he's just delusional.
Yeah, I agree.
I actually watch my game content.
The wrestling shows suck.
That is a viewer base that 100% wants one thing: drama. That's it.
No,
that's all they want is drama.
No, Phil, do you know what they actually want?
They
Some
want
of
to be
them, of course, you want drama, but a lot of them are our fans, and they want to hear us
entertainment.
Talk. They want us to entertain them. What they actually want is simply to be entertained, Phil. That's what they actually want.
Child support.
I don't know what to tell you. You don't entertain people. You're just a boring, begging bum.
Can you believe it? They're so negative. They're attacking Hassan for abusing his dog. What pieces of shit we are, Ashton. Oh my God.
I can't criticize people, but Phil can criticize Phil Spencer, or Phil can criticize Low Tier God, or Review Tech USA, or Boogie, or Keemstar, and that's totally fine. But we can't criticize other people. It's just silly nonsense that he comes up with.
That's right. And he's broke.
Just see him do drama all day, every day. That's what they wanted me to do. Literally outright, Ashton told me you have to stop playing video games entirely.
You told me, Phil, you told me that long term you were going to stop playing video games. Go back into the DMs and he told me that.
They're public.
He hated playing
the reality is Phil makes far more money just when he's talking and crashing out about detractors, about how life's hard and he's so persecuted. He makes far more money doing that, seething at chat and crashing out, than he ever makes on the games now. The games are just an excuse for him to beg and crash out. So he may as well just remove the games. Nobody even gives a shit. Like, it's ridiculous. That's all I was telling him.
Falling apart, you need to do drama like us. And you're good at it and you'll do well at it if you do it, but you got to start because your whole base is going to fall. That's what he told
boss, but you're not
You were right, though. You were right.
You're not good at anything.
He's like, oh, this is what he was telling me. You were right, Ashton, because his base is falling off. No one's donating to you on Kick. No shit, Phil.
Well, he's able to cockroach along, but this isn't actual success. Every day for him is stress. Every day for him is negativity. Every day for him is toxicity. He'll talk about how he wouldn't get into our spider web of shit, but he lives in the spider web of shit.
Ralph on after.
Like, of course he had Ralph on, but I'm just talking about the detractors in general and his never-ending battle with the people who hate him. He spends more time, energy, and attention on the people that hate him than he does on the very few people who like him. He's constantly feeding the trolls and the detractors.
Makes no sense.
And it's like, what do you expect? You're such a negative, toxic, miserable person, and you're constantly talking about negative, toxic, and miserable people. So your whole life is going to be like that, Phil. But he still just doesn't get it.
That's what they were trying to do. They were trying to find a way to pull me in so that I couldn't get out. Kind of like fucking The Godfather.
You already can't get out.
Oh my God.
This is we're in the mafia. But the thing is, Phil, we succeeded. You're still arguing with us almost a year later.
And we're making money off of you, and you're not making money off of us.
This is very true. Kino is making tons of money off of Phil, and he's not making a penny off of them. So who do you think is the winner in this whole Kino Darksydephil arc, right? You have to consider his actual fans. They are spurgs like him and live off the government. They think of him as a success story. Well, if you say so, right? I would never consider him a successful person. If you have to beg like a fucking crackhead on your stream, you're not a successful streamer.
Of money off of you, Phil. You keep feeding us, Phil. We're feasting off of you, Phil.
Feasting
you
on
can't
the pig.
Escape. Our tendrils are too deep into your brain. It's eternally rent-free. You're cooked, bro. You fell for the trap. And by the way, Phil, when it comes down to the morality play of it all, Phil, you know you lost. You joined up with the misery merchants. You joined up with the drama mongers. You wanted to be a part of it. You couldn't cut it, pal, and you were cut loose. But there's no moral argument you can make when you beg to be on this team. Don't ever try and talk to me about your morality, Phil. It's pathetic.
They wanted to get me so embroiled, engaged in this toxic shit that I was not
you
able to escape.
You
And when I saw
can't
that was
escape the Snortex, Phil. You can't escape the detractors.
He's
Your
never
entire
going to
life
escape.
is arguing with trolls online every day. You crashed out
That's his
today
life,
for
yeah.
a half hour about your wife, whose decision it was your decision to reveal her to the internet, to show her on stream multiple times, even after she gained weight, knowing what the reaction would be, Phil. And
He
I'm
had to
saying
know
you
they were
genuinely
gonna
did it
fuck
as a
with her
tool
for
of
getting that
control
fat.
to crush her self-esteem and make her feel powerless, and so she wouldn't leave you, Phil. That's what I think you did, because you're a fucking piece of shit.
Holy.
That's when I took action to get the hell out. I was like, nah, I'm not going to get caught up in your fucking web
doesn't
of sick
work
shit.
on detractors.
You know,
You are the web
That's why I had to get out of there when I did. Because they were. I felt like the noose was tightening around the neck, and that they were going to pull it, and I was going to be stuck. You know, and I'm not.
But you were the king snake.
Yeah, which is it?
Right?
You
know, you were the king snake.
This contradicts his whole king snake narrative. Now he was being manipulated. The noose was daily. He just chooses whatever he thinks is going to make him look good in that moment. And whatever narrative that people are willing to buy into and believe that Phil wasn't Felt did, that's what he'll go with. He has no interest in what's actually true, what was actually reality.
Look at this.
Or
you read this. Read this one, Ash.
Nobody really cares about unedited gaming.
Right?
Yeah.
It's true though.
Phil.
He won't adapt with the times.
Like that's like literally the comments. Like, why don't I have viewers? Because people, when I watch a video about games, right? I look for game essays, dissections, the history of Silent Hill. What's the worst Silent Hill?
Challenge.
All the Resident Evil. No one's like, oh, let's watch Phil fumble his way through Pokemon ZA. That's why Phil. And even if you were amazing at it, you're not entertaining. Even if he was like good at it, he would still be annoying and beg. So it would still be annoying to watch.
Yeah, well, it could be a lot of things. It could be medication, could be poor diet, no exercise. I mean,
but Phil, I was your master. Like, I got you on your knees on the floor doing the push-ups. I got you on real Phil.
You both are.
The thing.
I'm very blessed because my wife is basically the same weight now as the day I met her. But I know an awful lot of men that is. I used to joke that wedding ring is also known as an inflate button. I know too many men that after a woman gets married to them, they just let themselves go, and that's a terrible situation to be in, especially if you're not into fat girls. Like imagine not being into fat girls and you marry a thin girl and then she becomes a fat girl but you made a commitment. So what do? Buy a lot of celery and give her a gym membership. I don't know. Thank God I've never had to deal with that. But there's got to be a reason that his wife jumped like 200 pounds. That's not like, it's not a small amount to gain 200 pounds. How do you even do that? Like, I don't even know. Like, I mean, I guess you just eat like shit every day, never move, never exercise, right? Like, there's something weird about his wife getting that fucking fat, though, in that short amount of time.
We still dominate this guy. We own him. And the detractors own him, too. He's a puppet dancing on strings every day. He just doesn't understand how he gets manipulated and how he feeds everybody every fucking day.
There and tell me how to work and how to do and what to do. Fuck that.
Well, I'm going to be real. Maybe you do need somebody to tell you what to do, because what you're doing now ain't it, Chief. And when you're 50, 60 years old, if you're lucky enough to make it that far, you're going to look back on this and be a miserable old bitter fuck, even more miserable and bitter than you are now. Like, I don't even know if there's anything this guy can do to change his trajectory in life. He has to radically change what he's doing. I would say he needs to get off the internet completely. Maybe go join a monastery or something, or a hippie commune, or anything but what he's doing.
Yeah, maybe
what he's doing has no meaning. It has no purpose, despite his protest to the contrary. It is a completely pathetic hamster wheel existence of suffering, misery, and stress, where he has no friends, nobody in real life to talk to.
Yeah.
He's in a loveless relationship with his wife. His only fulfillments are alcohol and mobile games. And it's no life to live, man. Like, figure it out.
Yeah, maybe she stress eats, DoorDash meals. Yeah, I mean, it could be a lot of reasons why she blew up that fat, right? I mean, I don't know. Checking in with the goal. We're at 5 of 20 with an hour and 3 minutes to go, and I will check in with the Kick Live chat as well. See if we've got any love to call out over there. Still nothing on Kick. I'm like Darksydephil. I'm going to start crying. This is the worst supported stream on Kick that I've ever had. All right, let's get to the next video. I have a whole bunch to go through today, so we might be here a while. Get a beverage, be comfortable. All right, this next one is from Snort Hogan. Oh no, this one is from DSP Memology. Wow, DSP tries it Memology. 1 second here. Where do we go from here to here? Yeah, let's get into this one. This is him, and he's basically says in this that he can't stop begging because people won't just give him money. He has to beg to get the money.
No, it's that stuff's positive, and there's other stuff that's positive behind the scenes, but the fact that I might lose my fucking house over something that I have nothing whatsoever control over or to do with. That's the worst feeling.
I might lose my house, guys. We don't hit the goal tonight. I might lose my house, you know?
Oh, this is hilarious. I love that RTU style mic clean. No, that is not an RTU style mic clean. It's my mic clean. RTU literally copies everything he does off of me. You know that, right? Like, I've been noticing increasingly more and more that there's a particular group of streamers that watch my content and then they emulate a lot of the shit that I do. And then they try to make it their own. But it's funny because you know it's from me. Half the shit that Rich does is my shit. He just bites it right off of my shit because he watches my content constantly. The truth is, okay,
both fucking
you
losers.
Watch someone enough and you obsess about someone enough, you're going to assimilate stuff. You just are. It's just.
Well, now that I'll agree with them. Like when I first was a guest on Kino, I didn't use their slang, and now I do. But I've been watching them, and yeah, you do.
That's a matter of fact. But these motherfuckers, they watch my shit every day or clip the clips of it, and then they just bite here. They take this saying that I have. They take this mannerism that I have. Oh, look, Phil did an improvement to his.
This from the fucking retard that saw Kino Casino do an election night stream and make a lot of money, so he decided to do a political stream directly after them, and he's complaining people rip him off. Master Betty has gifted 1 True Seekers membership. This, my friends, is why you got to hit that subscribe button, because if you're in the live chat and a kind and generous soul like Master Betty gifts a membership, you could win one, but you have to be a subscriber and be in the live chat. And then YouTube randomly somehow gives out these gifted memberships to somebody in the live chat who is a subscriber, but not yet a channel member here. So Master Betty kindly gifted 1 True Seekers membership. Thank you for your kindness, generosity, and support, and expanding our member base. And look at that, friends. Jaco de Jong from the Netherlands, who's also a member, has gifted 1 True Seekers membership. And this, again, my friends, you got to hit that subscribe button. That's 2 people got a free membership tonight just for being a subscriber. So smash the subscribe button, and maybe some more kind and generous friends like Jaco de Jong and Master Betty will give some memberships, and you could win one, but you must be a subscriber. So hit that subscribe button.
Raise the cash.
Thank you, Jaco de Jong. Very kind of you. And another one for the goal, the Militant Nerd with $4.99. Rank these 3 by their skills to management money, Phil, David, Corey. Rank these 3 by their skills. I think you mean like, okay, so you want me to rank them by their skills of managing money. Darksydephil, David Wilcock, and Corey Good. I think that Corey Good is worse at managing money than the other 2. Second worst would have to be Darksydephil because he spends hundreds of, reportedly he spent, I guess it's more than $100,000 on a mobile wrestling game. Like, could you imagine? You could have bought a fucking Ferrari or bought a house. No, you played a video game, a children's video game. And David Wilcock, all I know is all these grifters run through money awfully fast. But thank you, the Militant Nerd, for kindness, generosity, and support, and helping us to.
Raise the cash.
We are praising it big time tonight. And my friends, that means we're 14 away from the goal. Will we hit it? We've got 58 minutes left. It's looking pretty good, but let's get some momentum. Let's get some super chats, friends, and keep the goal streak going. Thank you. Butt plug David's hole. I'm going to feed him Skittles until he bursts into a real rainbow body. What? Plan D? A real rainbow body, huh?
Setup. I'll do that too. Oh, look, Phil's doing this. I'll do that now.
Oh, piggy.
They're pathetic. They don't have an original fucking thought in their head. Pathetic people, you know. I mean, they're clowns.
They don't have an original thought. Like, what have you ever done on your show that's original? Stuff your fat face with food for $1,500? It's so stupid.
People come.
His stream is the most boring, unoriginal thing I've ever seen. If Phil had an original idea, it would die of loneliness. He's never done anything original.
Here to watch me for two reasons. All right. Number one, because I'm a legacy creator and a lot of people are like, wow, he's still around. Let's give him a look and see what the heck he still does.
You guys want to continue to see me upload videos to YouTube. At this point, since I'm making no money whatsoever on DSP Gaming and I'm making almost nothing on KO Gaming, which I'm going to talk about in just a moment,
yeah,
I need you to help support everything.
If you can come by and support my streams tomorrow with tips, please. Even if you don't like the games I'm playing. If you could just come by
me money,
give me some
even
peace
if
of
I
mind,
suck.
so I don't have to worry about everything this week. You know, just tired of it. I'm tired of the stress. I'm tired of the nonsense.
And number two, for people who genuinely
like
the
stress of begging.
Original, honest coverage of games, chill vibes, and good times. Now, there is another group of people that watch me, but they don't watch me here. They watch me on other channels, so we don't even have to fucking talk about that. The reason people actually go to watch a guy like ViewTech is just to laugh. They just point and fucking laugh. Like, there's literally no legit fans.
Oh my God.
It's just people pointing and laughing.
Oh my God. This guy is saying that people only tune in to watch so they could laugh at Review Tech. Do you have any self-awareness whatsoever, Phil? That's your whole career, people tuning in to laugh at you.
And saying, look at this clown, he'll do anything. He'll suck cucumbers, he'll take his shirt off, he'll do ASMR, he'll do whatever. That's him and his content.
If people are really motivated to subscribe to my Darksydephil Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Darksydephil because they want to see me topless in the shower again, I guess I'll do it. I mean, no skin off my back. Who gives a shit, right? Shit. Seriously, who cares?
Talk about
it's not a big deal.
Calling the pot
I'll do that. But if there's something else that people want as a goal for this 500 subs goal that'll motivate them to sub, then I'll do that too.
You know, it's pretty pathetic. The other thing that I don't get are the people who entertain their trolls and take money from them. I just don't understand that. Like, you might as well just sit inside of the dunk
money
tank,
from his trolls,
right? And just let people pelt you, throw the softballs and keep dunking you all day. Yeah, I don't care. That's what I said. Like, people are like, well, you should turn on text to speech and you should do this and do that. No, I'm not stupid. I don't want that element on my stream.
DSP, I touch
that
myself with your
videos.
videos.
Go elsewhere to other toxic shit. I don't want that.
DSP,
that's what I mean. Like, a lot of these people can only even make ends meet because they accept the troll donations because they're so fucking desperate. I don't need that, thankfully. I can sit here and legit have people who like my content support it. And thank you for that. Thank you. I want to say thank you because you guys are the reason why I can actually make a decent, honest living being a positive person.
Bro,
okay?
Thank you.
Positive, meaningful content.
Thank you, guys. Fuck. I'm so overwhelmed. I'm so tired, but I'm happy that I got off my chest and you guys are being supportive and, you know.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Thank you, guys. Wow. Thank you. 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 If I could get down on my hands and knees and say thank you and still be on camera, I would do it. Okay? I seriously would do it.
Got about 90 minutes left on the stream. We're around $60. Guys, if we could get some support and get to 100, I'd greatly appreciate that. All right? I like this game. I want to play it and keep it in the rotation. We do need people to support the playthrough. If you could. Oh, here we go. Okay. I'll be right back. How about this? I'll be right back, and then let's get two people. You contribute $20 each and name 2 Pokemon.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
Oh, God.
Very nice. I have received $500. So now that means that someone gets to name the next, like 25 Pokemon. Okay, that didn't happen. All right, but guys, if you like the chill vibes of Pokemon, I'm enjoying it so far.
Yes,
do please support the stream. You don't have to do $20. $20 is
come on, guys. I love how he's like always trying to make deals with the audience. Like, come on, guys, give me $20. Well, you don't have to do 20. You could do 10, 5, anything, guys, anything, please. Amber Geddon, who is a member, has heard the call of the goal, my friends. Thank you, Amber Geddon, for your kindness, generosity, and support. And Amber Geddon says, no super chat for you, DSP. Game over. Praise the cash. That is correct. Praise it. Thank you, Amber Geddon. Big show support tonight and just about every night. Thank you, Amber Geddon.
Praise the cash, praise the cash, praise the cash.
Hey, we thank you all for your kindness, generosity, and support. And Trolly Troll Troll, who's one of my oldest supporters, who's also a member. Thank you for that, Trolly Troll Troll. Can you imagine, he says, going to a church and the pastor bitching at his parishioners for not giving as much as he thinks they should? Yeah, I mean, that's basically what DSP is doing. You know, I love it when he has a stream where he's been playing a game for like 2 or 3 hours and he's only at like 30 or 40 bucks. He starts losing his fucking mind. Oh, it's wonderful, Trolly Troll Troll. But thank you for your kindness. You guys are making it rain up in here. Interesting. Like, hey Phil, I don't have to beg. You know, if you're doing decent content people like, you don't have to beg, you loser. Duco Duos, Alpha Ralpha, who is also a member and a Big Show supporter, says, I looked up delusion in a dictionary and it had a picture of Darksydephil. Pardon me. I went to hit the mute button to cough, and then it was already muted, so I unmuted myself to cough. That did not go well. What a night. Thank you, Duco Duos, Alpha Ralpha. Let's get, and Tales of the Sonic Voyage is here with one for the goal. Tales of the Sonic Voyage. Check out his YouTube channel. Lots of great music there. All free for the listen. And giving one for the goal. He's a Big Show supporter, so go over and support his channel as well.
Raise the cash, raise the cash, raise the cash.
Thank you, Tales of the Sonic Voyage, for your kindness, generosity, and continued support. Much appreciated. And we are halfway to the goal, my friends. We might keep this goal streak going. 50 minutes remaining on the timer. Thank you all for your kindness, generosity, and support. Halfway there. Let's get some more support, get the other half, and keep the goal streak going, friends.
If you want to name a Pokemon. But let's get some support. Let's get our first sub. Do you know we have no subs today?
These edits are awesome.
Can we get a sub on Kick? A single sub? Please? How about some memberships? How about a super chat or a tip? Let's get some support for Pokemon. I haven't played Pokemon in 3 years. Let's go.
Fuck it. Next game.
Try making this a little entertaining. All right, watch this.
Next game.
Hey, look, everyone. Look at Kick Chat right now. You see what's going on? You see how I just banned that fucking schlub? That freaking bum? Yeah, that's entertaining, isn't it? Grade A entertainment. Okay, let's continue.
Once you get toxic, forget it. If I'm toxic, I'm not even going to bother, because I have nothing to get rid of the toxicity, and I'm just going to die anyway. It's not worth it.
Come on, guys. Can we get some more support for
Why
Pokemon?
am I
Again, even if
toxic?
it's not 20 bucks, there's a few bucks for Pokemon. Let's go. This is a fun playthrough, isn't it? It's fun exploration. We're having a good time.
Oh, sure. We're having a great time.
Now we're up to 93 of support. See? Here it comes. It's called Momentum. We're about to get it right now. Let's get some more support for Pokemon.
What we're gonna do.
Let's go. Let's get a sub. We have no subs whatsoever today on Kick. Let's get a sub right now. One sub. Just one sub from one person over on Kick. That's what we need to get momentum going. Let's get a sub right now. For goodness sake, you've been watching all day. There's tons of them over there. You're enjoying.
All this
you're making fun of the
begging
game.
for
You're
$5.
making fun of me. You're having a good time. Support the dang thing right now. One fucking sub. One sub. Come on. One sub. One stinking sub.
Jesus Christ.
I said a sub. Not moral support. I said one sub. Seriously, we're not going to have a single sub on the stream today. Not a singular sub today. So seriously, we're not going to get a single sub today on Kick? That's insane. I can't believe we're not going to get a single sub today on Kick.
Great game.
I'm actually shocked and
can
appalled.
ruin a great game.
For a chill Pokemon stream, we're doing all fun stuff.
Bag.
Nothing. Nothing.
Turbo bag.
What would happen if you didn't hit the goal? I think more people would be likely to support if you don't ask for it. Wrong.
You're right.
Wrong. I know because I tested it. Completely wrong. On a stream where I literally asked for no support, I got none. I'm serious. It's you must ask for support if you expect it, and you explain what happens. So if you support my streams, number one, we have freedom to do whatever we want when it comes to streaming. You want me to buy a new game? I'll buy it. New piece of equipment comes out that's going to benefit us, like this wheel for driving games or a new controller. I'll just buy it. Why? Because I can afford it because you support me. That's number one. Number two, we have rewards.
Buy
DSP tries it, which people love. You guys
People
help me
love
to determine what I'm going to do
DSP
for
Tries
DSP Tries It.
People
We hype
love
them up. I'm
watching him
hyped for
eat
this new
fast
Taco Bell
food.
DSP Tries It
People
coming up
love
this
it.
week. That's the other thing. So you get things when you support the channel. You get unlimited free content all day long because I'm here 6 days a week streaming. That's what you get.
Unlimited
but I've already
free
tested the
content.
waters.
Yeah.
If you don't ask, you don't receive. You got to be honest with your audience. You got to be transparent.
Yeah,
Tell them like it is.
I can
and
make
then
money
they support
without
you.
begging. Imagine that.
Thanks
Phil,
for $10.
you fucking
Want to
loser.
be on the internet. I don't want to sit here and become Mr. Shill, Mr. Ask, Mr. Beg. I just want to have fun with you guys. Chill, hang out, enjoy games, and
I
then,
don't
hey,
wanna
the support
beg.
will come. And that's always been my philosophy. If I'm enjoying what I'm doing on the stream, you're
Talk
enjoying what
about
I'm doing on the stream, and the
contradicting
content is that kind of reciprocal relationship, if we're all enjoying each other's company, then the support will just naturally come. And in general, it does.
No,
Someone
it doesn't come unless he
just
begs
tipped
like a
$20
fucking
and says,
crackhead.
I want Jade to be able to name a Pokemon. So someone was nice enough to do a $20 contribution so that Jade can name a Pokemon.
Oh my God. What a fucking idiot.
Well, how boring.
Can I name the fish George Droid? Yeah, if it fits. Let's see. We're gonna have a George Droid Magikarp, huh? Oh, that's a fake? It wasn't him? Oh, he's saying that's not him. Oh, okay, he wants to name the bunny Bad Bunny. Is that the real?
What
You're not fun. There's too
positive,
many.
meaningful
Dude,
content.
there's too many people now impersonating this
Charging
person.
money to name a Pokemon in a game.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit. All right, we made it through this one. This was a short one. I've got plenty more videos to share with you, though, friends. We want to take a moment to recognize some kind and generous friends in the audience. Tales of the Sonic Voyage has gifted one True Seekers membership. And this, my friends, is why you must hit that subscribe button, because we want a kind and generous benefactor and supporter like Tales of the Sonic Voyage, who's been a big supporter for a long time now and is also a member. When they gift these True Seekers memberships, you could win one, but you must be a subscriber. So please do smash that subscribe button right now. 3 people tonight have won free True Seekers channel memberships, and you could be one of them, but you must be a subscriber. So please hit that subscribe button. Thank you, Tales of the Sonic Voyage, for the support. Go check out his channel. You'll be glad you did if you like music anyway.
Raise the cash, raise the cash, raise the cash.
Right. He's actually a very good songwriter, and I am not one to give out compliments on songwriting. I'm very discerning when it comes to songwriting. He writes some great songs. Good music over on his channel, all free. Go check it out. And we've got one from Beer League Done Badly, $2 Canadian, to Felt DSP. Well, thank you for your kindness, generosity, and
Raise the
support.
cash, raise the cash, raise the cash.
Much, much appreciated. Beer League Done Badly. One moment here, and we've got another kind and generous person in the live chat. We've got Zamolius with $2. He will be doing this at 100 years old. I totally agree. This guy is going to be begging until they put him in his grave.
Raise the cash, raise the cash, raise the cash.
What a fucking bum this guy is. That's why I can't stop like checking in with him every once in a while, because I just can't believe that this guy is still making a living. Zamolius and Starlight Warrior with one for the goal, $6.99 Canadian. You do know a lot of the rest of the world thinks this guy and people like him are what America is all about. What a stain DSP is. A stain. Yeah, I'd hate to think that people from outside of the United States think that's what Americans are. They go on the internet and beg like crackheads. It's ridiculous, Starlight Warrior. But thank you for your continued support. Starlight Warrior is a big show supporter, and you can see by the member badge, also a channel member, so supporting the channel monthly. Thank you, Starlight Warrior.
Raise the cash, raise the cash, raise the cash.
All right, let's continue. One moment here. We'll queue up the next video. DSP salty as fuck after trolls mocked his workout results. He goes on an insane rant. All right, we'll do that one next. He goes on an insane rant about the tractors in this one, and I'm here to tell you, I'm here for it. Thank you, Starlight Warrior, and all of you for the support and checking in with the goal. We're at 11 of 20. more than halfway to the goal tonight, friends, and not even halfway through the show. So we thank you for your kindness, generosity, and support. I will be periodically checking in with the Kick chat. Still no money, no honey over there, but we appreciate the Kick support because we keep, 95% of that? It's really helpful. So thank you all, Kick viewers, for the support. Please consider becoming a subscriber or gifting a sub. It really does help.
Love it. And it's that stuff's positive, and there's other stuff that's positive behind the scenes, but the fact that I might lose my
house. I'm gonna lose my house.
Nothing whatsoever.
I'm gonna lose my house.
Or to do it. That's the worst feeling.
What a buffoon. Yeah, we're going to do that tonight.
I'm not going to lie. I am sore today. My workout last night, I did squats. I did my shoulder exercises. I did my back exercises.
Does anybody believe he's actually working out?
And I don't believe so sore right now.
I don't believe he is. Squats, shoulders, back, and push-ups.
So if you look a little stiff. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty stiff right now. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty darn stiff. What's hilarious is idiots who say, oh, you're lying. Dude, I work out almost every day. In fact, I was working out so much that my wife told me that I have to take more time off. She's like, you're working out 6 days a week. You got to cut back. You're supposed to have more rest time. And I said, all right, I'll work out 5 days a week. So I am. I'm working out 5 days a week now. I'm going to work out 5 straight days, alternating muscle groups. I'm going to take 2 days off.
He's going to alternate the muscle.
I'm going to go back to working out again. So... But it's just hilarious. These idiots, they just can't believe it. Oh, he's working out? Yeah, I am.
That doesn't work. Cardio.
Why do you think I'm looking better? Why do you think I'm looking so much more skinny? Why do you think you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't just magically happen. That's not how life works. You don't, you've been overweight since you were in your 20s. All of a sudden, you're losing all the weight. It must be magic. There must be a fairy that comes by with a wand and goes like this and then becomes smaller. That's not how life works, okay? Because I'm working out.
To me, he looks like a fucking...
Sheesh.
He looks like the before picture. You look at him filling his fat face. Come on, you can't be healthy eating shit like that. Look at him.
Okay. All right, it's time to ban some idiots on
Please,
Kick.
his coffin will have, please support the stream sign on
toxic
it. That's right.
Seriously, toxic fucking people. I can't take them. I'm trying to play Pokemon, me.
Dude needs a pacifier.
Idiots.
Grown man.
Jealous individuals who just can't stand the fact that someone is having a good life. Seriously, it's all it is.
If you can combine and support my teams tomorrow with tips, please. Even if you don't like the games I'm playing, if you could just come by and support and give me some peace of mind so I don't have to worry about everything this week, just tired of it. Last time I had financial freedom was probably 2014 when I moved out here. That was the end of it. Seriously, like 2014.
That was the end of his financial freedom.
I hope that someday I'll get out of it. I don't know if I ever will. I may be living.
Maybe his wife. I think his wife needs to work out more than him.
Begging for fucking tips and shit on stream for the rest of my life.
What's the next financial crisis that's going to happen that's going to screw everything over? What's the next situation where your life might be threatened?
We got a lot of jealous trolls in the YouTube chat who are whining and complaining that I'm successful. I'm serious.
No, they're whining and complaining that
I'm actually,
you're begging like a crackhead.
I play games, enjoy them, I make money doing it. They hate it. They wish that they could do it, and they're losers that don't have any kind of charisma.
Well,
no one cares
There's no
about
way
them.
anybody can do it any worse than Phil.
I mean, you could do it for yourself if you had a lick of talent. I mean, go for it. Nothing's stopping you but yourself, but I mean, that's your problem, is your own ineptitude.
Phil actually is a really toxic person, so we're just going to keep saying, why am I toxic? Because it's a meme.
Someone says, look at those buff arms. Yes, when you look at my arms on camera at the wrong angle, they don't look big. When you actually look at them with the right angle, you can see that my arm actually is buff because I've been working out. But you actually have to look at it at the right angle. See that?
He has no talent. Well, that goes without saying.
Local.
So, the reason that my detractors and haters bring up my wife so much is very simple. Because we starve them of content for her. So because they have nothing, they want what they can't have. If she was on the stream every day, it wouldn't be a big deal anymore. Because she's on the stream every day, and therefore it would become a commonplace thing they wouldn't care. But because she's not on the stream, because she's only been on very few pieces of my content ever, and we've given them nearly nothing to ever work with, they can't stop obsessing. They literally hyper-fixate on my wife, trying to get information about her, about her past, about her physical appearance, about all kinds of shit.
My favorite thing that somebody, I do agree with Phil that some of the detractors take things a little far. My favorite of the detractors taking things too far is when somebody found his wife's sister and then fucked her. Just to felt Phil. Like, hey, I fucked your sister-in-law, Phil. That's pretty funny.
Because they're not allowed to have that information. It's none of their business. She is not my business. She is not in my content. You know what I'm saying? So there's no reason to give them any information at all. You know, every once in a while, I talk about our day off or something that we're doing or something she's cooked. That's all you get. That's literally all you will get.
Even my son, he's 9 years old.
Anything further than that
Phil streams
becomes harmful with these idiots. Again,
that's what he said.
Hyperfixating, eternally online, social broken losers.
Saying that he's
all they do is sit online all day, no actual real life social interactions with anyone. They probably don't even have social skills.
I don't know.
They're probably fucking mentally deficient, emotionally deficient people who think it's okay to just stalk people online all day. But you're right. It's messed up that they ever would have thought to try to stalk my wife or say horrible things about my wife. They don't know anything about my wife. They still don't, and they never will, because we don't give them anything to know. So they can say whatever they want. It doesn't mean anything. And that's the truth. Is anyone who hyperfixates on someone who's not directly involved obviously is a loser.
What do you want
a fucking
me to do,
mentally
Phil?
ill person who knows
you can't
that they're not allowed.
The woman. Once
you're not part of this inclusive group. You're not part of my family.
I'm sure many people.
You're never going to be part of my family. Maybe you want a family for yourself, and that's why you want to so desperately know about mine, but you're not allowed. Sorry, you're not part of this club, and you never will be. Instead, you could be in your really oddball club of oddly hyperfixated losers online. And if you want to call that your family, go for it, but I don't think it's going to get you very far in life.
Yeah. Renton is basically nowhere, Washington.
Platinums did a $2 super chat. Said you and Kat should play Split Fiction. We have absolutely no desire whatsoever to play Split Fiction. Zero. There's no desire whatsoever. But thanks for
fart play and rim jobs.
Thanks for the money, dummies, because that's exactly what you fucking are. A bunch of fucking empty-headed idiots who paid me money to get absolutely nothing out of it. Thanks.
When he moved out of mom's basement.
Nick Smith did a $2 super chat. Is there a way for her to be there but not on screen? Why would she want to be here and not on screen?
What a fucking idiot.
Again, like what? Honestly,
so you can prove you're not divorced?
Here's how Kat is a part of my life, okay? The moment that I turn this camera off and I walk out of this room, I spend my time with her constantly, and I love it. She is my significant other. She's my best friend.
Time with his wife?
I don't need to also include her into this part of my life.
I don't know. I have a very busy family life because my wife is constantly coming up with activities for us to do with the children. I don't spend very much time with my wife alone. We're always with the kids, but fuck, I don't think that he spends any time with his wife. That's just my impression, you know? Tales of the Sonic Voyage with one for the goal. I got my next new song title. I wish I was Phil. Thanks. Yeah. He thinks that everybody wants to be him. Who wants to be somebody that begs like a crackhead on the internet every day, Phil, and is completely and totally worthless to the larger society? You do nothing good for the world. You're a greedy pig. Like, who would want to be you, dude? No fucking way would anybody want to be you. But thank you, Tales of the Sonic Voyage.
Raise the cash.
All right, and let us continue. I thought she was just a hooker until you dig further. Oh boy, what? What? The only time Phil sees his wife and when he has to open the door for Tyrone. Oh man, she's getting the BBC. Hey, that pet cat is actually his son. Don't be such a negative Nancy. Shaking my head. Yeah, it's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Checking in with the goal. We're at 12 of 20, 8 to go. But the timer is concerning, right? Because we have, let's see, 34 minutes to get 8 more. Will we hit the goal tonight, friends, and keep the goal streak going? Can we hit it? God bless the goal. God bless the goal almighty, friends, and praise the cash. Let's get there. 8 more. We've already got momentum, more than halfway to the goal. I will check in with the kick chat once again. Or am I going to turn it off like Phil, right? Or threaten to turn off the kick stream? Can we hit the goal? God bless the goal, says the voices will not stop. Yes, let's go. My black son, Jasper. Ha ha, poor kitty cat. I know, right? Poor kitty cat.
It's not needed. It's just not. In fact, having that separation between work life, online presence, and in real life existence is an insanely good, healthy thing to do. Crazy healthy for you. You should have a separation of the virtual and the real. That way, you can have a split.
This guy spends like 8 hours a day streaming. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. But that's why his content is so fucking terrible. It's slop because he doesn't do any pre-planning. He doesn't actually plan content. His plan is, I'm going to play this video game and beg all day. That's his plan every day from now until infinity.
And you're not constantly having that life be permeating into your own. Do you see what I'm saying? Like a lot of people say,
no matter how terrible our lives, at least we will never step down to Phil's level.
Play
That's
on
true.
Stream.
Yeah.
No, because I play games so much on stream. Why would I want to play games out there in my real life?
Yeah, he doesn't even download
this
the
is
games
my
before the
virtual
stream.
online existence,
How lazy
my work.
could you be?
That's my real life. I want separation between the two. That's a very healthy thing. The last thing I would want is stress from this permeating into that.
I will say, I do kind of agree with him on this point. You should have a separation, but I don't think he can have a separation because we see that he does things like drunk tweeting at the detractors and yelling at the detractors and arguing with detractors. He doesn't have a separation, you know. At least me, I go to the cabin, I go hiking, I go fishing. I'm real big on doing things in the real world because I spend far too much time in, what did Phil call it, the virtual world, right? I spend far too much time here. So to me, I do have to balance it out with some real world accomplishments, like building that cabin or Master Betty. Hearing the call of the goal, he doesn't understand satire. I agree. He's basically retarded. You got to give him some points because, you know, like if you knew somebody was retarded, would you like blame them for being like stupid? So in Phil's case, because he's retarded, you have to give him a little bit of points, right, Master Petty? And thank you for
Raise the cash, raise the cash, raise the cash.
All right, let's continue.
See? So, no, I don't need to have my wife in my content. No, she doesn't have to be off screen, but still, there's no reason for it.
But I ate a ton of food for dinner. My mom. Oh my God. My wife, not my mom. I don't know why I said that. I'm sure I can try to find a way to recondition.
Yeah, he got a new mommy.
But it's so weird. Like I wake up in the morning, I wake up in the morning, and Kat is like, "Are you
Why does he
breakfast?
keep confusing his
What's
wife
for dinner
or his
tonight? I
mom?
believe we're having a baked chicken. Or my wife's custom.
That's 3 times he confused his wife or his mom.
Yesterday I had curry. My wife made a Japanese curry, and it was quite
4
good,
times
style.
he confused his wife or his mom. Jesus Christ, what is going on with this? How do you confuse your wife or your mom? I don't think I have ever done that, even a slip of the tongue like that. Not once. Jesus Christ, man, what's going on there? That is bizarre, right? That's so weird. All right, we've got, oh man, it worked earlier. What is this about? I can't get the Kid DSP to work. I uploaded again. It's telling me taking longer than expected to process the video for playback. Please try again later or contact support if this issue persists. Oh, you know what? I think I can I play it from my software here? I don't know that I can. I can play it, but I don't know that I can. No. The browser is having trouble sharing your video. This can happen if the file is invalid. Oh, we'll just share it from his we'll just share it from H-Bomb's channel. I apologize. We might have to pause through the ads or something though. Is anybody else having problems with 4K downloader today? Usually you run the updates and then it works, right? Darksydephil caught faking donations, crashes out at Keno Casino again. Ha ha! The begging continues. 1 second here. Let's get to H-Bomb's channel and we'll do the Kid DSP. And, you know, H-Bomb has ruined me in a certain way. Like, now I can't really hear Darksydephil's real voice anymore. Every time I hear Darksydephil, I hear him speaking like a child because he sounds like a spoiled man-child, right? One moment here. Let me get through the ads. Hey, at least H-Bomb finally got monetized, so there's that. And I apologize if we'll have to cue through some commercials. So this is H-Bomb's channel. You should go subscribe to his channel. I think him and DSP Memology make the best clips of Darksydephil. Nice dog. I used to have a dog like that. Mr. Bubbles. Zesty Phil.
But here's what happened. Earlier, kind of got screwed.
This is how I hear Phil every time he speaks now.
All right? I'm playing Mario Galaxy 2. We're actually having a great time. We're chilling. I'm making good progress. And
he's seething about not hitting 2 goals in a row.
Qualified for it last night on the late stream. Okay? So I told the food to show up between 3:30 and 4 p.m. thinking, you know, usually it shows up around 3:45, 4. It'll be good, you know. We'll be able to have a nice end to the stream. It showed up at 3:20 something, like 3:22. Like, ultra early. So... everyone was like,
horror.
You're done? You're not going to play any more Mario? I was like, yeah, I thought I was going to play like another half an hour at least. But we have to stop now to do DSP tries.
He stopped snorting after the Keno Casino arc.
The food when it's ice cold. So it ended up that the momentum we had playing Mario
Derek is creaming to this.
Stopped, and basically there was some people here for DSP tries it, but not as many as there probably normally would have been. And we didn't hit the goal. We got no support after the food arrived, actually, of all things. We were getting support for Mario. And then when Mario stopped and the food arrived,
well, guys,
so we ended at 123. So here's what I'm going to say for tonight. All right, first off, obviously, I hope that tonight we hit a goal. All right, I'd like to get momentum towards our new DSP Tries It. If you didn't hear, we figured it out this morning. Here it is. The next DSP Tries It is a brand new menu that is launching at Taco Bell tomorrow. That is around this Frank's Red Hot sauce. They have a new sauce collaboration that is a Diablo hot sauce. That's their version. So it tastes different from the regular Diablo hot sauce.
Yeah, he scammed the audience out of $150. What a fucking piece of shit this guy is.
And a loaded fries that are all chicken oriented with this sauce. Now the burrito and the taco are
you're right. He is a
except
child.
one's in a taco shell and one's in a tortilla. So I'll probably get the burrito. But the flat fries are different.
If you aren't getting support to eat DoorDash, maybe you shouldn't do the stupid bit.
People are egging me on to get some dessert. They're saying there's like a ice cream dessert that you could get there now. I'm not aware of that. I'd have to look into it. But
sounds right,
what I would do is I would get a few things from Taco Bell, but I would get
God bless the goal, says
items that are the hot sauce themed.
I don't know. I don't think we're going to hit it tonight. We've got 24 minutes left to get 8 more super chats of 5 or more.
From when it launches,
will we get it? I don't know.
When half the time
God bless the goal and God bless the goal streak.
Okay? So obviously, I want to get momentum. I want to start that going.
I want to get another $1,500 from morons to eat Taco Bell. Like, what? How is that a fucking reward for the audience? You get to watch me eat Taco Bell?
I'll count it as a second goal and act like that happened on the first stream.
8 more. Come on, lovely people. Yes, we didn't get any kick subs tonight, so hopefully we'll get some more super chats.
So I'm kind of upset.
He just loops and loops and loops.
I thought we were going to be on pace, and now we're not. Let's go. Okay.
Keep the streak, says Sam Corbin. Yes.
That's what we're going to do tonight.
All we need is 8 more kind and generous benefactors to stand up, be counted.
All right. Oh, let's get it going. Can we get some support? We got the first kicks of the night.
Yeah, you don't want the Cambion Tries It Lunchables? This is positive content, guys. Get it?
Can we get our first sub of the night? Can we get our first super chat of the night? A first membership of the night? Let's go. Boom.
Oh, his mashup of the Denizo movie. No, I didn't see that. Zamolius with $2. Yes. Okay. Let's get some momentum. You wanted this. That is correct. Thank
it would
you,
have to be
Zamolius.
327.
Let's get
If
some
we hit
momentum
327,
going.
that would be 3 goals. Yeah.
All right.
Basically, for the extra 27, I'm going to count it towards the
And
first
we've
stream.
got
So then it would be
H-bomb.
another 150 past that. See? I'm about to reiterate what I said earlier in a moment.
One moment
I know a lot of you joined late.
Going to reiterate. In other words, he's just going to keep repeating the begging cycle. Thank you, H-bomb, for your kindness, generosity, and support of the show. So glad to see you monetized now. But now I have to sit through fucking ads when I watch your content, H-bomb, you asshole.
Raise the cash, raise the cash, raise the cash.
It's all good. I'm happy to sit through a couple of ads. I'm glad that H-bomb is getting paid to do his edits because this shit is hysterical, right? Thank you, H-bomb, for your kindness, generosity, and support of the show. Much appreciated. And we've got AC 9000 hearing the call of the goal. Praise the cash, praise the cash. Hallelujah. We may keep that streak going after all, thanks to the kindness, generosity, and support of many of you. Thank you, AC 9000. And thanks for being a member.
Raise the cash, raise the cash.
We're at 14 of 20, my friends. 14. 6 to go. Tales of the Sonic Voyage hearing the call of the goal. And he says, come on, you brokey bitches. I'll be eating lunch meat sandwiches for the rest of the week now because of you guys. That is correct. I am not eating a lunch meat sandwich. I demand at least a DoorDash of Taco Bell, right? Tales of the Sonic Voyage, and thanks for being a member and a big, big supporter and hearing the call of the goal, blessing the call of the goal with your cold, hard cash. Thank you, Tales of the Sonic.
Raise the cash, raise the cash.
All right. And you know what? A thought occurs to me. Oh, trolly, troll. Hearing the call of the goal. All right, man, I'll take point. Follow me in, he says. Yes, my friends. And that means we're at 16, I believe. 4 to go. Will we hit the goal? Come on, trolly, troll. Let's get there.
Raise the cash, raise the cash, raise the cash.
The trolly, troll for being a supporter for so very long. And the voices in my head will not stop with NOK 50. I don't even know what that is. What is the NOK? NOK 50. 50. And I'm going to pull Darksydephil and do the currency conversion. Does that count for the goal? $4.99. Yes, it does count for the goal. So 1 for the goal. Thank you. The voices will not stop. For your kindness, generosity, and support, even though you're paying me with some kind of weird money. What is that? Swedish money? Netherlands money? I don't know. Thank you. The voices will not stop for your kindness, generosity, and support, and for blessing our goal and helping us continue the goal streak going. Thanks to all of you.
Raise the cash, raise the cash.
And I think we've got one more. 17. Oh, no, we've got 17. I got them. I've read them all. Live dent audit. Yeah, we've got to audit the dents, friends. That's correct. That's what Darksydephil does. NOK is Norway. Oh, I knew it was one of those countries. I was thinking Scandinavia, Iceland, Denmark, somewhere around there. Norway. All right. We'll learn something new every day. Thank you for your kindness and letting me know. And we've got Amber Geddon hearing the call of the goal. And thanks for being a member, Amber Geddon. Says, have a Philly cheesesteak. I believe I will. Thank you, Amber Geddon, for your kindness, generosity, and support of the show. Much, much appreciated.
Raise the cash, raise the cash, raise the cash.
Actually, Amber Geddon, I would like to have anything other than pork. Here's what happened. I'm stupid. My wife made a pork roast on Sunday, and there was so much leftovers that we had it on Monday. And then yesterday, I don't know why, I wasn't thinking, and I took out pork chops, and then I made pork chops. And then my wife comes home and goes, why did you make pork chops? We just had pork for 2 days in a row. And as stupid as it sounds, today, because of my carnivore diet, I didn't want to be eating, mashed potatoes and a bunch of pork chops. So I made ribs, pork ribs. I would like anything other than pork tomorrow. But thank you for your kindness. Then I did another stupid thing. I took out Italian sausage, and I was going to make sausage and peppers tomorrow. And my wife goes, really? Pork again? So I have to make some kind of steak tomorrow, like steak and gravy with rice. Pepper steak with gravy, probably. Thank you, Amber Gettin.
Praise the cash, praise the cash, praise the cash.
Right, we're at 18 of 20, my friends. 2 to go. Who will be the ones to get us over the hump? 2 to go, and we've got, let's see, we've got 18 minutes. That's one every night. If we can get one every 9 minutes, we will continue the streak. The goal streak will continue. Thank you all for your kindness, generosity, and support. And thank you, Kick viewers, as well, for any support. But we didn't get any. Goddamn Kick brokies over there. Thank you for your kindness anyway. And thanks to those who have contributed on Kick. That Kick paycheck is coming, well, I guess on the 1st. So next Saturday, I will get that Kick paycheck. And I certainly appreciate that. 2 more. Let's fucking go. That's right. We will continue the streak. We just need 2 more kind and generous souls to hear the call of the goal, answer the call of the goal, and get us over there.
So here's what happened earlier today, okay? So we were playing Mario Galaxy 2, and I was just about... Well, here's what happened. I ordered the food because
the Kick subs are the liquidity of the business, okay?
And I said,
Pig Monster 220 Real says we're broke. Well, I appreciate you watching anyway, right? But I really love that extra Kick paycheck. It really helps. On average, so thank you all for the Kick support.
And then sometimes it would actually, show me
I've been using the Kick,
whatever, right? So I ordered it. We were playing Mario, and we played Mario.
I've been using the Kick money every month for the materials for the cabin, because to me that's like extra money. And so far I've spent about, I don't know, $300 or $400 of that Kick money on building that cabin. So I certainly really, really appreciate it. The Voices Will Not Stop says, come on, brokies, pay up. We need to hit that goal, bitch. Oh, I know what the issue is. Wait a minute. I know what we have to do. See, the problem is that I'm not very good at begging for support, right? In fact, I'm terrible at it. But, oh, wait, I didn't want to do that. I have to go to that brand. I'm not very good at begging for support, but it's okay, friends, because I have an expert that's going to beg like a crackhead so that we can get these last 2 $5 super chats and hit our goal. I employ an expert at begging. There's no one better at begging people on the internet to donate.
Welcome to the Internet Insanity Circus. Welcome. Welcome to the Internet Insanity Circus. Listen, you broke motherfuckers, we have to hit the fucking goal today. So get your fucking wallets out, you bunch of fucking leeches. Let's get some support. Let's get some Kick subscribers. Let's get some gifted subs. We need some fucking subs to hit the almighty goal. God bless the goal. If we hit 50 more goals, I'll stuff my face with shitty fast food, and you get to watch it all. How's that for a reward, you fucking morons? Here at the Internet Insanity Circus, we aren't eating lunch meat sandwiches. We need cash for some crazy expensive DoorDash meals. DoorDash delivers motherfuckers, so you better deliver those donations right into our pockets, bitches. This has been the lowest supported show so far. Too many broke motherfuckers in this audience. Don't you want to see us hit the fucking goal tonight? Let's go. Let's get some support. We need some sub bombs dropping right now. Let's not wait. Stop holding back, you cheap fucking assholes. We need the support now. The stream may be ending soon. This is your last chance to support the stream. Let's go. We need support now. Stop holding back. Let's do it. Let's hit the goal right now, and we can just enjoy the rest of the show.
See? What an expert beggar. It worked. Joseph Dean hearing the call of the goal. Praise the cash. Praise the cash. Thank God Almighty. Praise the cash, and God bless the goal, and God bless all of you. I am so blessed.
Praise the cash, praise the cash, praise the cash.
Joseph Dean, big support tonight. He heard the call of the goal. And then we've got Metalhead Retro Gamer heard the call of the goal. And he says, stand up, be counted. Absolutely. Praise the cash, praise the cash. Metalhead Retro Gamer is the person, I believe, who got us to the goal with the 20th.
Praise the cash, praise the cash, praise the cash.
But we also had Garage G trying to get that coveted last one to hit the goal, but we appreciate all of you. Thank you, Garaji, who's been a big show supporter for a very long time, and we appreciate you. Thanks for appreciating us. God bless you, Garaji, and God bless the goal and the goal streak.
Raise the cash, raise the cash, raise the cash.
Urban Terra also chiming in. I'm in for the goal. Great work as always, Stephen. Well, thank you for your kindness, generosity, and support of the show. Much, much appreciated.
Raise the cash, raise the cash.
The cash, praise the cash. Puppet DSP YouTube. What is YouTube hype? Do I want to spend 2,000 hype points? I don't know. I don't even know what YouTube hype is, right? Is that something new? I know they started giving people experience points the more they chat, right? The goal streak continues. That is correct. And I'm happy about that, friends, because, boy, brother, can you spare a dollar? It's been rough out here.
For just under 2 hours, okay? And as we're playing Mario, I get a notification the food is about to arrive.
He complains about everything. What a miserable bitch this guy is.
About to arrive. None of us want to do the food right now. It's not even 3:30 yet.
Yeah, spend some hype to hype the video.
4, and then I would do DSP Tries It. So
hype points,
we're frustrated because, man, we kind of like got cut off right in the middle of doing stuff.
YouTube's great at making money. They always figure out some way to squeeze more money out of the creators, right? Now I got to buy hype to promote my videos.
We have to eat food now because it arrived. So what ended up happening was I stopped playing Mario and we did DSP Tries It, and all support ended and that was it. So we ended at 123, and I'm like, that's baloney because we still have like 45 minutes to play Mario, and I bet if we did, we would have hit that goal. So what I'm going to do tonight is this, okay? And first of all, to normal stream, let's please hit our goal of 150. Let's get that momentum started towards our next DSP Try.
I love the boardroom meetings.
Frank's Red Hot Sauce menu from Taco Bell. It's launching tomorrow in the United States, so it'll be right in line with this new menu. We can do it right away, okay? But tonight, if we exceed the goal by $27, okay, so that'll be 177. Man. If we hit 177 tonight, I will count it as a second goal that we hit. Because I think that I really feel we absolutely would have hit that goal if we didn't get interrupted so early and got 45 minutes cut off the Mario stream. We were on pace to do it, all right? So I do feel like we should have that chance. I don't know if we will hit that tonight. But it would be great if we did, and we could have two.
Oh my God, he's so boring. Listen to him. Jesus Christ.
That's baloney, you know. And again, guys, please support the stream.
What are you doing, Phil?
Let's hit a goal tonight. We didn't hit it earlier because of baloney.
Because of baloney. It's nobody's fault. It's your fault if you didn't hit the goal. Take some responsibility, bitch.
All right, please, let's get some support going. Write down my number and set up the line over there. So wait, I need to memorize this shit? Oh, God. Well, I gotta get my notepad for this then. All right, hold on. What's this guy's name? They never tell you his name. And so I'll just say neighbor. And hold on.
Oh, man. I'm hearing the Jeopardy, right? Jeopardy music.
Neighbor.
You spend it to hype a video, your video rises in hype rankings. I never heard of this. I got to check it out. I'd like to try to boost some of my videos. So yeah, everybody give me your hype.
Okay.
Boost this video and yesterday's video. Let's try it.
Very good. That's that. Let's play a different game. And by the way,
guys, you got to
multitask,
multitask, right?
We got almost 300 viewers on YouTube.
Yeah, so let's get spending those hype points, friends, supporting the channel. It's another way to support the channel. I like it.
Yeah. $26. Let's go. We got to hit that goal for tonight. We did not hit it earlier today, which sucked. Obviously, I want to hit the goal tonight, right? But guys, let's get some support right now. Seriously. Can we get a sub? A super chat?
Here's the super beggar sampler.
It was 0 support.
Let's get one of everything.
And it was 45 minutes. Can we get some support at least between the games? Oh, God. Wait. No, wait. It's still doing it. Yo, the game itself is fucked up. Look, I'm not even touching anything. My controller is off. The game is walking itself. What is going on? Look. The game is playing itself. It's possessed. The game is possessed.
It's the game's fault. Of course, it's always the game's fault.
The creature controlling my game. Look, all I do is touching the mouse. That's it. Look. Oh, okay. So the game auto walks. All I need to do is aim. It froze on the last input of the controller. Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
It did look. I can't get it to stop. Where do I turn the controller back on? Yeah, it's cooked. I can't even control the game.
AC9000 has been a member for 1 month. It's the game. It's possessed. Save me. Buy my Taco Bell. Yeah, what bunch of shit. And thank you for being a member for a month and helping us praise the cash.
That's really bad they did that.
All right. Let's see. I don't think you can hype live videos, only replays. Okay. Well, wait till the video ends and try it. Yeah, this is brutal. Absolutely brutal. Yes.
We didn't even get to anything yet. The stupid thing doesn't work. Come on, I didn't even get an achievement for like farting or nothing. Like nothing. Oh, the controller. No. No. Come on. Look.
Oh, man. This is brutal.
For the record, this is the Microsoft Elite 2 controller. This is not some...
Sam Corbin's been a member for a month. Dipshit Phil. Thank you for being a member for this month. And I hope you'll continue your membership and your support, both of you. Sam Corbin, thank you.
Raise the cash, raise the cash, raise the cash.
Exactly.
Does anybody have any suggestions for the DSP archaeology overtime?
Alright, well guys, I'm sorry on this one. I think we gotta kinda call it quits. If the game ain't gonna play, it ain't gonna play. I mean, I could play it on mouse and keyboard, but it's barely playing here.
Oh,
and
boy.
I think that this might be a sign to try something different. I'm just saying. Alright, Rip Current. Delightful.
A high-quality Japanese-style kitchen knife as a gift for less than $20.
There's those ads I was worried about. Thank you, Sam Corbin, and all of you who are members. Much, much appreciated. One moment here. Let's get past skip the H-bomb ads. Hold on. Here we go. There we go. If anybody has any suggestions for DSP archaeology, I'd like to go and watch a really, really old DSP. Yeah, we're going to look into old DSP stuff. So give me some suggestions. Put them in all capital letters. I want to one level fill on Battlefield. Masks, says Cam Corden. Thank you, Sam Corbin. He says, I will continue to support as long as you're here. Yes. We need a good old video to watch of Darksydephil. We've already done the shower and the tacos and the toilet video where he dumps grease in his toilet.
That one didn't even make it 20 minutes. Wow. Well, you can't even close the game. Look what happens. Every time you try to quit, the game just crashes instead.
Oh, no.
Wow.
I don't think we want a shorter video, not a whole documentary. 1 versus 1 battle, I would crush him. Yeah, well, he sucks at games. That's not a big accomplishment.
Playtime of 14 minutes, baby.
Mega 64 roasting him.
All right, well.
Okay.
We got My Friendly Neighborhood. Give that one a shot. Again, guys, please support the stream. We're now an hour into the stream.
Oh, that's a big, that's a real long one, too.
That's horrible. We didn't hit the goal earlier today because we were interrupted playing Mario when the food showed up too early. We're only 27 bucks away. Now, tonight,
how about just a begging compilation?
An hour left. This is not good. What is going on?
50 begs in one stream.
Last night, we had a great amount of support. So what's going on right now? Seriously.
I think we're going to listen to a begging compilation.
Tonight we're actually playing
those
the games,
really
and it's
make
not
me
working.
laugh.
How does that make any sense?
Whoa, look at that.
Doesn't make any
Duco
sense.
Duos, Alpha Ralpha gifted 1 True Seekers membership. That's why you gotta hit that sub button, guys, because when kind and generous souls like Duco Duos, Alpha Ralpha come here and support our channel by expanding our member base, you can win a free membership, but you must be a subscriber.
Last night we chilled for
Duco
over an hour.
Duos,
We
Alpha
played games,
Ralpha,
and
and thanks for being a member and a big
hour.
show supporter.
And I've been playing games the entire night, and I have almost no support. So
All right, my
Can I get
friends.
some support right now? Can I get a sub?
Can I
Can I
get,
get
here's the Super
someone
Beggar
who's some tips?
sampler.
Can I get a super chat? Can I get a membership? And can we get a tip?
DSP banned from
Right now,
Stream
let's get a little bit
Elements.
of everything
What?
right
He was
now.
banned from Stream Elements?
All right, let's go. I'm serious. Let's get one of everything. Get some momentum.
I didn't know about
And
that.
then we'll
Let's
try my
check
friendly
that out.
neighborhood.
DSP banned.
There you go. Chill Dude says he wants an OG badge right now. Well, that's 20 gifted subs. So who's going to give 20 subs and then give that OG badge to Chill Dude 22 right now on Kick?
Oh, hateful
Bro, how are ya?
slurs.
We played 2 horror games tonight.
All right, we'll do that
First
one for
was
sure.
creepy and weird, called I Know I'm Not a Human.
And I found
The
a
last one
begging
didn't even work. It was
compilation
called
as
Rip
well.
Current, and it kept
So,
having glitches, so we just quit it.
All right, say it plugs it in. Perfect. We'll
Oh.
start the car.
oh, hold on. Get past that. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I've been having trouble downloading videos, and so I used some wonky cloud downloader, and Google Drive, for whatever reason, won't play the video. Like maybe it's a weird codec or format. I don't know. Oh, let's get back to him full screen begging.
What the hell happened?
I'm toxic. Yeah, what did happen? I don't know. I'm kind of lost. Sorry, I was distracted finding something
like I said,
for the
look,
overtime.
We at $30, $42. That's it. Wow.
We're only at 30, 40 bucks. That's it, guys. Come on, guys. How am I going to pull Hogan's if you guys don't give me free money today?
In fact, no lie. 42. So basically I made like $10 tonight because I bought all those games, and those games were like $30. So
listen to him. Like, how is this the audience's fault or the audience's problem? Like, he never comprehends, right? Like, he never comprehends. Somebody in his chat said they spend all their money on drugs and hookers. Well, there you go. That's more fun than watching Phil, I'm sure. That's quality, positive, meaningful content, right? I can't believe that he's complaining to his audience that he didn't make enough money today. Like, that is cringeworthy. I would never, ever do that. And, I've had streams where I remember one time I did this really long show because we had all of this material about a certain UFO scammer to get through. And it was like a 4.5 hour show. And I got 2 super chats that totaled $7 for 4.5 hours of streaming. And I had spent a month putting the research together to present that show. And I only got $7 during 4.5 hours of streaming. I didn't say a word. I didn't say anything about it. I noticed, but I didn't complain to the imagine complaining to the audience about that. Like, come on, guys. I've been here 4 hours and $7, that's all I'm going to get. He's bitching that he only got $40 because he had to buy the games he was playing. Well, that's part of your fucking business. Write it off as a loss or a business expense, you fucking moron. Don't blame the audience.
I mean, I could refund them. You're right, but I don't know if I want to. Like, definitely the dinosaur game doesn't work. So that one I might like. My Friendly Neighborhood is a Game Pass game.
Yes, that's H-Bomb who makes them.
Snake
452
that's
006.
The other game works. I might keep it.
H-Bomb
I might
does a
play
great
it again
job
in the
on
future, I
these.
would say. But I don't know what happened. You guys tell me we still have a little bit.
It really does sound like a spoiled child crying and complaining, though.
Can we get
so
some
this
support
is
for the end of the
really
stream?
perfect
I just played for 2
him.
hours, a variety of games, and I have no idea what just happened.
You suck, so nobody gave you money. The little kid voice is the cherry
now
on
I gotta
top.
buy Pokemon for tomorrow.
This is how I hear him now every time he speaks. Philony Mac.
No, I'd like to know, legit, what happened tonight? Is there something going on? Because how is it that we did this last night and it went well and everyone loved it, prompting me to do a second night of it, and now it goes horribly?
You notice how he always blames the audience too? Like, come on, you guys prompted me to do a second night of this, and now I didn't make any money. It's your fault. You guys told me to do this second night. You should have paid me. What a piece of shit.
You said 3 times you wanted to donate a game tonight, but we're not going to play another game tonight. So no thanks. We don't have time. It's actually pretty cold in here right now. Hold on 1 second. Consider extending the stream to see if we can hit a goal.
Amazing content.
Like to know what happened. I'm asking honestly, what happened?
Yeah, Kino has played a few of his clips.
We had a stream where
everyone is sick of it by the second night. Yes.
You guys suggested them. I watched the trailers. I reacted. We had a whole bunch of them to my wish list and the expectation that
Taraka won. We did it on our Kick channel, the Kick exclusive watch party for that. Yeah.
15-20 minutes.
It should still be on the Kick channel.
Right?
Truth Seeker Show on Kick.
I came back and I did what I promised. I bought several of the games. We played through them all. Right? You guys said you wanted horror. You were tired. You wanted more horror. And I said, well, let's do some horror games. That's what we just did.
That's kick.com/Truth Seeker Show to find our Kick channel.
What happened? Where's the disconnect here? The attendance was good. We had almost 300 viewers on YouTube.
I
don't know how many we had on Kick, but we had almost 300 viewers.
This whole rant can be boiled down to one thing. Where the fuck is my money, guys? Where the fuck is my money, you retards? Get your wallet out and give me the money. Like, he has such a sense of entitlement, right? Yeah, that was a great video that they made. I can't pay my mortgage and it's all your fault, guys. Yeah, it just he just deserves free money, and how dare the people not give him the free money? And, you know, not for nothing, but it's an average, right? Like, look, we've hit our goal for 2 or 3 weeks every night. We have a pretty modest goal, right? We've exceeded the goal every night for 3 weeks. So if tomorrow I do a show and we don't hit the goal, am I going to bitch and moan and cry and complain and twist the arm of the audience? He's like trying to make them feel guilty. Like, guys, I bought these games and I played for hours and I only got $40. I didn't even cover the cost of it. Like, he's guilting the audience into giving him more money. And this must be effective because he does it all the time.
On YouTube the whole night. Looks like we have over 90 on Kick. So what the hell happened?
You suck. That's what happened. Same thing happens every time you don't hit a goal. And I really do think it's just a couple of whales helping him hit these goals.
There was more interaction on the other stream. People were donating to you to check specific titles out. Well, if I'm playing a game, obviously I gotta pay attention to the game, right? And you guys tag me in chat, and we talk. That's part of the interactive experience. And initially, the first time you're checking out a new game, it's really hard to do that, right? Like, if people are tagging me, how am I gonna pay attention to the game and figure out how to play it? Well, this really sucks. I mean, you heard right, the offer I made earlier. The offer I made earlier was, listen,
let's make a deal
today,
with the audience.
I feel like we were on pace to hit our goal for the first stream for Mario. The food
thank you, Urban Terror.
Early.
And I do. I'm thankful every day for every one of you and every one of you that support my show.
The food showed up at like 3:40.
Absolutely. I have an attitude of gratitude. You should. You know how blessed I am?
Mario got a little disappointed and left.
Listen, there were times in my life where I worked in corporate America in a fucking cubicle for 10 hours a day under fucking fluorescent lights. It was soul sucking doing that every day. So absolutely hated I was like depressed for years doing that shit every day. I remember one time somebody swerved and almost smashed into me and pushed me into the guardrail on the highway while I was on my way to work. This is so sad. I remember thinking, oh, that was really lucky that I didn't get in a big accident. And then I remember thinking, no, it wasn't lucky, because if that car would have hit me, I wouldn't have to go to work today. Like, I would have rather gotten in a fucking terrible car accident than go to my job. So this is what Phil has not, I don't know if he has no perspective. Like, when I hear any content creator that makes a full-time living on YouTube or wherever complain, like the quartering. I've been watching those Kino quartering segments. Holy, that dude's like a millionaire. He's buying a 4th airplane, and he's constantly complaining to his audience, buy my fucking coffee, and people are going to get laid off and fired if you guys don't start giving me more money. He's got like a 5,000 square foot mansion. He's got so many cars that he needs to buy like a warehouse or something to store them all in. He's bought 4 airplanes, an aquarium that costs ridiculous amounts of money that he has to hire a full-time aquarium keeper for. And he's complaining to his audience that he doesn't make enough money. Oh, and he's got a Rolex watch collection too. Like, are you retarded, quartering? Like, are you literally retarded? And so is this guy. He's fucking retarded. Do you know how blessed and how lucky people that get to just make YouTube videos for a living are? And let's think about this. What is the failure rate of people who try to make content creation their full-time job? How many people fail doing that? It's astronomical odds that you're gonna make it in this game. So if you do, and even achieve a decent level of, and by the way, I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm not doing great financially, but it's enough, But my point is, like, so many people try and fail. I know people that have been making YouTube videos on their channel for 5 years and still can't get monetized. They get like 25 views a video, but they're still trying. So I think you really have to have an attitude of gratitude and be so thankful if you've able to achieve even a mediocre, moderate level of success at this. The guy, like my alternative is to work at a cubicle farm job in IT or finance. That's what would happen if I couldn't make a decent living. And by the way, I have other business interests outside of YouTube, and this show, kind of like my life revolves around 4, what I would basically say is like 4 side hustles. And this show is one of them. So but I like that because I'm a little ADD. So it keeps me interested. I don't have to do something for 8 hours. I could do this for a few hours today. Then I'll do that. Then I'll do the show for a few hours. But this fucking moron has no gratitude for an audience that has paid him $150,000 a year for like 15 years. Think about that. This fucking loser bum has begged into the millions, and he's still begging and still complaining that it's not enough on the nights that he doesn't hit the goal.
And we didn't hit our goal. We ended the first stream at 1:23.
Didn't hit our goal.
Tonight I made the offer at the beginning of the stream. I said, listen, I'll make up for that. That's okay. Tonight, obviously we want to hit our goal for the stream, but if we get a little extra, if we get to 177, so that's 27 that was missing from the first stream, I would actually count 2 goals.
Yeah, look at that.
Hey, well,
look at that.
Like that happened during
so now he's putting the dents into debt. Listen, guys, it's not enough for me to get the 150 today, right? It's not enough for me to get the 150. I need the $27 that you guys didn't give me yesterday. He's actually putting his audience in debt. You guys owe me 27. You owe me a 150 for today, and you owe me 27 for yesterday. Like, the balls on this guy. What a fucking piece of shit this guy is. He's actually putting his own audience into debt to him. Like, listen, guys, you didn't give me the $27 yesterday. You're going to have to pony it up today along with the 150.
Stream. And I thought people were going to be like, oh, that's great. So we're going to get the Hornite that we want, and we can hit 2 goals, for the fact that Mario ended early or whatever. It's the complete opposite. I don't get it. I really don't get it.
You're right, Phil. You don't get it. You're an ungrateful
I feel like when
pig.
I get a night like tonight, I feel like what happened because I was reading your feedback from last night, and your feedback last night was that stream was really good. You liked the variety. You liked the interaction. You wanted more of that, particularly today. People were coming by saying, can we have horror games?
Thousands of credit card debt somehow.
Can you have some horror games? So I said, yes. So I gave you what you wanted.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. I don't know.
I don't know how much more I could do than that. Giving you exactly what you asked for, you know? I literally changed my schedule to do it because people were saying they hated Battlefield.
Send it, Master. Oh,
so I said, all right,
email me at truthseekershow@gmail.com. Give me a link to that guy. I want to check him out. Kimbo Slice, who went bankrupt 3 times so far, donating to Phil and others.
Again,
Gamer Steve is 10K in credit card debt from giving money to Phil and buying drugs. Holy shit! Yeah.
If people are having a great time and we're having a good time together, then let's
later, pig. Right?
You don't just do it for no reason.
The whole goal to him is eating fast food.
A celebratory thing.
It's crazy.
A special thing. A positive thing.
Yeah, let's be positive. Let's be positive. I wouldn't feel bad for him either. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
Oh, I never said I hated Battlefield. I said I'm no good at it. It's not my style of game. I'm a more run and gun style FPS guy. I don't have an established team
run
to play
and
with.
gun
Therefore, how am I
SPS.
ever
Oh,
gonna
whatever.
get good at Battlefield?
Well, you guys get the point. He's just begging like a crackhead here. Let's go to the overtime. This is a Duty Streams video. Go subscribe to him if you're interested in people making fun of Phil. That's a great channel for it. Darksydephil gets banned from stream elements for hateful slurs. Can't get tips or animations. Oh.
Great. So now I can't get tips via stream elements, seemingly probably because someone false reported me and they're tired of getting false reports.
False reported. No, you did make hateful speech. You did make racial slurs, you fucking moron.
Yeah, because why else would it be a 404, right? Let me see if they emailed me anything. Well, the good news is I've already looked into alternatives. It just sucks that I have to set them up.
You got banned from stream elements. Jesus Christ, for hateful slurs. That's something else.
I literally got a tip not even 20 minutes ago.
Oh, cool. I'll check them out. Yeah, this is...
You know, it's very tiring. It is. I'm tired of this shit. Because now I got to set it all up different again. I have to change the links everywhere. I have to change, like, the description of all my videos now has the wrong link, right? Now, what did I do? Exactly what did I do?
Yes, crazy mouth droolers.
Did I make any harmful content? Did I?
He would be in trouble. That's why he's afraid to leave his house.
No, I got people false reporting me and attacking me for things I did 13 years ago. I rightfully
12-stranded DNA activation.
And say, this is messed up that people would do this to me and they stalk me like this and they need help. Somehow this is a violation of terms of service or something. And by the way, I have nothing. I'm looking. I have absolutely no notification.
Yeah, racial slurs get you thrown off platforms, you fucking moron. But he's blaming the detractors for false reporting him.
At all from stream elements about this? Let me see here.
He's trying to figure out why he got banned.
I have no announcement. I'm looking here. No announcements. Okay.
What did I do? Your DSP. That's enough, I promise you.
No email. Because I checked my email. No emails about it.
Instant fame.
No
doing video game clips with millions of subs and 15 videos for content. Yeah, you're right. Wilcox's wife fucked a cucumber. So that's true. She did fuck a cucumber. Yeah. Yeah, truthseekershow@gmail.com to send me those links.
I have no idea.
Ambergeddon, I would appreciate it. I'm always looking for new people to do shows on. I'm a little light on content.
I'm just so tired of this shit. What did I do? Nothing. And here's the real problem, okay? This is really the real problem. Guess what? All they're doing, if this is something that they did to screw me over, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, the trolls kept false reporting Phil, so we'll shut down his tips page. Okay? All they're doing is enabling the trolls to do worse things. Seriously. Right?
I literally did nothing wrong. I just said slurs on stream and allowed messages with slurs, guys. I did nothing wrong. Get it? Do you get it? I did
Why would you do
wrong.
that?
Yeah, I did everything right.
Right? So now the question is, what do I do? How do I even contact them about it? Right? I have no idea.
He's seething because he lost a revenue source, right? Stream Elements is where he took tips from, right?
With Stream Elements, so I don't know how you contact them about it. Like I said, I just refreshed here. There's absolutely no information about it at all. I didn't get a message about it.
You're the troll, DSP.
Just my tips page is now a 404 error. Gee, thanks.
Urban Terra, he's been on my list for a while. Do you know Courtney Brown is the reason that Heaven's Gate all killed themselves, Urban Terra, because he told everybody that there was a spaceship inside or behind the Hail Bop Comet. And that's why the Heaven's Gate cult all killed themselves, because of Courtney Brown.
Talk about something that's really, really stupid, and I wish I never had to talk about it. But this is completely intrusive to my business. It's disruptive, and it's very dangerous because, as you guys know,
suffer, Phil.
I make a living live streaming, and crowdfunding is my main source of income.
Crowdfunding.
I told you guys,
crowd
ever
begging.
since I started becoming a full-time streamer on YouTube rather than Twitch, I lost a lot of income. And I've been trying to make that back up. Last month, I lost $1,000 of income because of false copyright strikes on YouTube that got removed, but I lost a bunch of support because of it. So here I am in a situation where absolutely everything is important to me. I need like every piece of everything that could possibly come in when it comes to support. All right.
Everything coming in, yeah.
2 days ago, I get a bunch of tweets from someone who's false reporting me to Stream Elements. For those who don't know, for the last year and a half, I've been getting tips through a service called Stream Elements, and this allows those tips to be recorded and tracked, and then gives a pop-up here on the stream when someone tips me. Okay? It's a way of saying thank you for the tips. Have a nice animation. Before I used Stream Elements, I used a company called Streamlabs. All right? And Streamlabs
Disarm the
wackadoo that I was using
yeah.
for everything, for cheers, subs over on Twitch, as well as tips.
Yeah, he's streaming about streaming.
All of a sudden one day, people start telling me that basically Streamlabs isn't.
Cries about everything. The most birds.
What do you mean?
Most bums are tougher than him.
It's like a dead page.
There's homeless bums that are tougher than him, for sure.
And there's nothing to explain what's going on.
He's also basically talking to himself.
Nothing. It's just the page doesn't exist anymore. So I'm like, well, I need to tips every day. I tell you guys, tips are the most important income I can really get, because tips are what pay for the daily things around here. They allow me to pay my bills on a weekly basis. They allow me to pay for groceries, for meals for my family. Like, that's what tips pay for. So tips are incredibly important that I can get. Okay?
He's seething that he lost the ability to take the tips.
Enough just on YouTube, through YouTube ad revenue and contributions such as memberships and super chats. It's not the case. I need tips. Very, very important. All right?
Very important that I get free money, yes.
So, it is what it is. That's the life I lead, basically, is every day I stream, you guys support in definitely different ways, okay?
Yeah, the weakest man. He really is a pussy.
Or Meshi, I can't look at any links don't work here in the chat, just so you know. Okay, anyway. So, all of a sudden, Streamlabs, a year and a half ago, stops accepting tips from me. My page doesn't exist.
Body armor is the...
Hold on a second. All right, we got past the ads there. There's the mid-roll.
I get nothing. And then I never really told you guys this. Eventually, they did respond, because I asked them several times over the course of last year, and I got a response from someone.
Yeah, they paid for the Pac-Man
I'm
light.
not even kidding.
Yes.
Here's what they said. Oh, our apologies that you never received any notice.
Get a job, DSP. Yeah, get a job, you fucking slob.
And, you know, violations of our terms of service and yada, yada. And I went back to them and I said, I didn't
job applications,
violate your terms of service. I don't know what you're talking about. Can you provide any evidence? Nothing. They ghosted me.
63,000 calories of Arby's. Yes.
Twitch did. When Twitch
that's his diet.
Out of their partner program and said, oh, well, we're kicking out of you because we did research and found hateful speech. And I said, well, provide evidence, because I don't know what you're talking about. I can't improve if I don't know what I did wrong. And quite frankly, legally, if you're going to terminate an agreement I have with you in your partner program, you need to have evidence to prove the fact that I did something wrong.
No, you're a guest on that platform. They don't need to do shit for you, Phil.
Okay? So there's a running pattern with these companies. Now, a year and a half ago.
Yeah, it's never his fault. Like, we all know that this guy says stupid shit on stream. That's the reason that he keeps losing platforms.
It happened with Streamlabs, okay? I actually contacted Stream Elements.
He did have a job once before, like 15 years ago.
And I explained to them the situation. I said, just so you know,
his daddy got him a job, remember?
On other services, like I told them, Streamlabs. And because of that, you know, they falsely shut me down.
Donkey Kong Jr. cereal?
I urge you to do research yourself. But I tell you, I don't do anything.
I know.
Or anything that would violate terms of
I could really use $150K a year, but I would not humiliate myself to the level he does every day. It's crazy.
Stream Elements responded to me and said, hey, just so you know, we don't falsely, you know, punish anyone. We fully flesh out any reports we get, and you don't have to worry about that. As long as you're really okay, then don't worry about it. You'll be fine. So I signed up with Stream Elements. You know, here we are. 1.5 years I've been using them. Never a problem. Okay, never a problem. Now, the thing is, I know that I get falsely reported all the time.
Oh, come on. But nobody's falsely reporting him.
There was a person who false reported me, okay, during my day off 2 days ago. And they did it on Twitter via the Stream Element S account, which is their Stream Element support account. And they literally linked to something from 13 years ago. I wish I could make this up, but they linked to a video of me playing Left 4 Dead 1.
Was that the Nazi comments? Okay. I think it was.
That's just insane. They're actually saying that I'm going to be canceled today.
10 people funding Phil's life so thousands of people that hate him can laugh at him. That's correct.
So many times over the years, apologizing.
DSP, Darksydephil, this clown, the world's biggest e-beggar, video game streamer that begs more than he plays games.
Okay, that it was bad. I've changed. My content today is very different, you know. So
his content today is no different than 15 years ago.
Right? And if you take a look at the last 5 years,
slightly upgraded technology, but same exact shit.
Once in a while I get angry and I'll say something wrong. You know, the funny part is the things that people say, oh, it's offensive or whatever. It's not. You know, dark humor.
Dark humor. Racial slurs are not dark humor, you fucking moron.
If I'm making a joke in a playthrough recently about, you know, children being kidnapped and sold into slavery by corrupt cops, it's a joke. It's not meant to be real. It's a dark joke. There's nothing wrong with that. It's dark humor. Maybe you think it's not funny, but that's not something that's wrong, offensive, or cancelable. It's just a dark joke, okay? Doesn't mean, because I'm joking about it happening, the villains of the game are doing heinous things. I make a joke about something else heinous they could be doing, doesn't mean I support child slavery. You're an idiot.
Well, then you shouldn't say it, you fucking moron.
These idiots, what they do is they actually will do that, right? They'll actually say, oh, you know, Phil meant
he said he redecorated his house for fall, like, so I guess so.
It's emphasis on dark humor, and it's not something that I even do all the time. And every once in a while, I'm going to make jokes like that.
Yeah, exactly.
No one has a problem with
exactly.
I've been on YouTube.
Made a slave joke about a black
the things
young,
I said
young person
years ago, right? All they do is
it's
they
not funny,
DSP.
You fucktard. I agree.
Video or whatever. They're not going to.
Somebody's trying to sell me bots over on Twitch. We have more people trying to sell me bots on Twitch than we have viewers on Twitch.
Has been deemed as anything wrong either, because I purposely go out of my way to make sure that there's nothing wrong with what I'm saying and doing on my stream.
Yeah, right. He goes out of his way.
I'm doing it on purpose.
Yeah. Remember when he threatened to beat up that little kid in that game?
I think differently now. I don't think that way anymore.
That was funny.
I always think, what's the most risque joke? What's the most offensive thing? I don't do that anymore. Okay?
Yeah, so, I did nothing wrong, guys. I did everything right.
Why am I streaming this right now? Why am I talking to all of you? So 2 days ago, this person false reports me to Stream Elements saying, oh, do you want this person in your program? Here's something they did. And I responded, that is a video from 13 years ago. Yikes. Okay?
Supposedly a gamer, but loses at children's game and still insults people for money.
This is ludicrous. That people think that this is like acceptable or even normal behavior. A normal person does not obsess about a content creator so much that they go back in time 13 years ago into their old
I don't think he got banned for a 13-year-old
out of the thousands upon thousands upon thousands of videos that have been
It would have to be something that happened on their platform.
That in the modern day would be not kosher, cancelable, whatever you want to say, and then try to report them to a payment
Phil
processing
thinks this is
service.
more
It's not
interesting.
even. That's
Thinks
what
his
it
life is
It's
more
basically a
interesting
pop-up
than it
message
is,
sequence, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like alerts for contributions or whatever.
Oh, okay,
And say,
Arlene.
do
Thank
want
you
this
for
person
being
using
there.
your service because this is what they said 13 years ago. That's not normal behavior. That is the behavior of someone who's managing.
They did not ban him
someone
for
who
a
has
13-year-old
something
clip.
wrong
They
with them.
banned him
They're
for
obsessed to the
allowing
point
racial
of,
slurs
you know,
in the
doing this
comments
crazy
and
behavior.
the super chats.
And yes, this is
At least I
not
believe so.
me hating on someone. This is factual. All right? You do not behave like that if you don't have something wrong with you. You don't.
I'm not a.
Oh, there we go. We made it through. One moment here. One moment. And I've got one more to share. I forgot about this channel, and this is an excellent channel. It's just, if you really want to laugh at Phil, Frawny the Tractor. This is Darksydephil begging 50 times in one stream. So Frawny the Tractor just takes everything out except the begging, and it's so fucking fun to watch him just beg.
10 straight streams. We have hit the tip's goal, proving that the only reason the streak ever ended was because of Black Myth Wukong sucking so bad. Would have been right now at 52. Yeah, it would have been 52. Please like the stream. Any contributions are greatly appreciated. Super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, or tips. I do wish, obviously, to continue the King streak. 11 now it will be straight streams hitting this tip's goal. Please send a tip tonight. You can do that by looking in the description of the stream or just type exclamation point tip into the chat. Please support the stream. Let's get some tips rolling in. Let's get our first tip of the night. Let's get our first membership of the night.
Piggy, beg!
Super chat for the night in here right away. Please give this video a like. Please leave a comment. This channel particularly does not get a lot of engagement. Please hit like on the stream. Contributions tonight, anything greatly appreciated. We want to keep the King streak alive. We please tip tonight. Let's hit that goal as soon as possible. If we hit it, we'll do goals. Let's get it up to 100 likes. Let's get some contributions, but in particular tips. Let's get the tips coming in. Let's get it going here tonight. Thank you. I received my second tip of the night. Thank you. Finally, the highest of the night. But guys, let's unseat that right now. Generous tip to fill the King's coffers and get that King's tips amount higher, $6 tip and a $7 tip. Let's have someone do an $8 tip right now. Let's just keep increasing the tip until we hit the goal. Now let's have someone do an $8 tip. Come on, who's going to be the $8 tipper to unseat Chocoboko? Let's get someone right now to do an $8 tip. If you are here enjoying the stream tonight, please give it a like. Please hit like right now if you're having a good time. Let's
this guy
get it going with the tips. Like I said, let's have someone do 8, and then we can continue. We get the momentum going. I mean, unless you want to do bigger, support the stream. Let's keep the King streak alive. So now we have a new top tipper in Hair of the Dog. See what I mean? We're getting a little bit of action, getting a little bit of competition tonight. Who's going to be the $9 tipper? Let's find out. $9. So now who's going to be $10? Let's get it going, and then we'll be a third of the way there. Guys, we want to get Hiseo drunk, right? We want to get him sloshed tonight. Someone tip $10, and then Hiseo has to drink. Come on, guys. Don't we want to see Hiseo take a shot? We got to get $10 tip coming in here. Someone tip $10, and then he'll do it. He said he's down for it.
Yeah,
Hiseo,
please subscribe to our
better
Twitch
get
channel.
ready to drink, because we just received a $10 tip, $46 and climbing, $4 away from the Gunner glasses. Who's going to do $11 to unseat August? Who's going to be the $11 tipper and get the Gunner glasses going? A $4 tip. So sadly, this will not be a top tipper, but I am very grateful for it. That means it is Gunner glasses time. Now let's go to 100 and a half. 150 is the best. Once we get the goals, I can get the rewards right away. It came in $11 tip, and we are working our way toward the 100, which would mean the beret. Who's going to be the $12 tipper and get us so closer to the half? Who's going to tip $12 and make Hiseo finish his drink? We did it. $12 tip has just come in. This is excellent. See
yeah,
this,
I don't think
guys?
that's going to happen, Ko-Fi Jack.
Tipper,
but thanks for being a member.
To smash it and do a whopping $77 tip to get us right to the goal. Be my guest. I just received a $13 tip. Let's keep going with a $14 tip. Now, who's going to be the $14 tipper to get the Jill hat? Let's find out. I have received the $14 tip. All right, and then who's going to be the $15 tipper? Now, that is unless someone just wants to drop the 50 bomb now.
This is
I'm
so
not going to say
obnoxious.
don't do that. 5 people hit like right now on the stream. Let's get the 100 likes. If you're here and you're enjoying the stream, please support it in some way. Let's crush this tip skull and continue the streak. Will someone do 15? Will someone do the whole 50? If you haven't liked the stream yet, what are you waiting for? Please tip, make it happen. Who's going to be number 15 to unseat him? Or if someone just wants to, hey, go the whole way? Come on, guys. Let's hit the goals so we can get the berry vest for the finale of the stream. I don't want the streak to die tonight.
I feel like I'm watching an auction, says Urban Terra. That's right.
A weird amount from Rick Perez. Why don't you count the King streak as a daily thing?
That's weird.
A whole goal for an entire day from across 3 different streams. It would never work. We're only $39 away. Hitting the goal. If you're going to contribute, please do it right now. This is the last chance if you want to continue the King streak. and support the stream, please do so right now. If you
My
are waiting
God.
and holding off, now is the time. Well, now I just received a $14 tip, and I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think someone's about to tip $25. I just received a $25 tip. So you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen? I'm a scumbag, and I'm greedy and shit.
Oh, friends, we have reached the end. Yes, yes, we have. My God, I can't believe the Frawny the Tractor channel is really funny. So go over there and subscribe. He's got hundreds of videos where he just takes his streams, and he cuts out everything but the begging. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny to watch that. You know, like when he says, and he actually says to his audience, like, I don't beg a lot. I just ask for support. Well, we can look at these videos of you where we just cut all the begging together. And I agree with Urban Terror. It sounds like you're watching an auction. Come on, who's going to do $10? Who's going to do $11? Who's going to do $12? Yes, we did it. We got through the slop. Yes, tonight was a little sloppy, and I apologize for the technical issues at the beginning of the stream. I'm going to do a test stream tomorrow before I stream, because that's 2 nights in a row where there was no camera when I started the show. But I always say, you know, this is a live show. You get it warts and all. So technical problems aside, I had a great time tonight. I hope you did too. I will be back tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We want to take a moment to thank all you kind and generous benefactors, you people on Kick becoming subscribers or gifting a sub on Kick, you people buying me a coffee, you people sending PayPal pledges, you people sending super chats or super stickers or super thanks. Hey, did you know that? Even if you're watching a replay, you can hit the thanks button and throw a couple bucks in our hat to support the show. And we want to thank all of the YouTube channel members, the Patreon supporters, and also those people gifting True Seekers memberships and expanding our members only section. Thank you all for that.
Praise the cash, praise the cash, praise the cash. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your generosity. Praise the cash, praise the cash, praise the cash.
Yes, and we continue our goal streak. Will we hit it tomorrow? I sure hope so. We're going to end the week strong tomorrow. I've got a really great show planned for you all tomorrow. So I hope you tune in and you will be here with me. And that will be tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are now returning to the following schedule. True Seekers, Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I was going to the cabin on Thursday night, which made, you know, it's like a 2-hour drive. By the time I get there, get the place warmed up and opened up and set up, it's pretty late. So I haven't been doing Thursday shows, but now I'm going to start going on Friday because the weather is not great for working outside. And I really do think I'm hopeful that I'm 4 weekends away from finishing the new cabin. And I will be doing whenever I do finish that cabin, I'm going to do a special members only video for those of you who've been following along with me building that, where I spend the first night at that cabin. But we've got a lot of work. I've got a lot of work ahead of me. I have to finish. 3 walls are more or less finished or almost finished. I hope to finish those 3 walls and the other wall this weekend, but I'm always overly ambitious with what I think I'll be able to finish. And then there's always weird factors like, one time I went to the cabin, the new cabin build, and I had left 2 5-gallon jugs of water there. And I need that to mix the cement. There's no well or creek or water source there. So I drug in 4 bags of mortar mix, but I didn't bring any water because the water was there. Well, it turns out that there were some thirsty bears and they shredded those containers and dumped the water or drank the water. So then I had to go all the way back to the other cabin, get some more water, go back to the build site. There's always unexpected things. So, but I'm hopeful, right? Have a beautiful and peaceful night, everyone. Thank you for the fun chat. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Amber Geddon. Yes, I hope everybody has a blessed night. So I'll be back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No place I would rather be. And I hope you'll be here with me. We have done our due diligence. I want to thank you all for joining me tonight and thank all of you wonderful benefactors and supporters, no matter how you support us. By the way, please like, comment, and share these videos. That's a great way to support the show as well. So that's all I got for you, friends. Until next time, my name is Stephen Cambian. Good night, and God bless all of you.